So I gotta figure out stuff. And as I said, I wasn't planning for today to be weird. The next 2 days are gonna be weird. Because I have to be awake for Doggo on both days. I have to completely flip my sleep schedule around. You know how I wake up at like 4 p.m. in the afternoon? I now have to wake up at 5 a.m. I have to switch my sleep schedule around completely. What I might do is be awake for 5 a.m. and then sleep till midday and then wake up at midday both days. That's probably how I'm gonna do it. But I need to be awake from midday onwards to look after Doggo on both tomorrow and Thursday. And then Friday is back to normalcy. So I was planning on one of either Wednesday or Thursday to be the day where I actually upgrade the PC at last. So I don't know whether I'm going to do that tomorrow or Thursday. I don't want to do it after stream tonight because if we go a reasonable distance, I'm probably going to be... We'll probably be streaming till like 2 a.m. I want this to be at least a 4-hour stream. So... We'll see. We'll see. How's my bento looking? Pretty good for once. Jesus Christ. Starting to run out of money. You know, while we talk about things, and I need a bit of money. I mean, because I need to meet Higashi. Let's go do some VR Mario Party, shall we?
You asked.
I love this game. Fucking love this game. It's so good. Yeah, let's go get some of this. Let's go do some VR Mario Party. Fuck. Everything is just so hot today. It's so humid. It's actually ridiculous. So if I look a little more blared than usual, that'd be the reason why.
Sticking your nose where it doesn't belong.
I actually feel a little better than I did, like, health-wise than yesterday, but...
Still hiding.
Oh my god, the heat. I hate it. You all know I moaned
Matsugawa-san?
about it.
Is he
enough
back
in
at the office?
I don't need to keep going on.
Use your head, Tak. No way he's gonna stick around there.
Kaito-san.
Amuro and the boss are in the same boat. Those Kyorei assholes would hunt him down in an instant if they were easy to track.
Exactly. Wherever they are now, they're safe. No idea where that'd be, though.
Good cup of tea.
Can't you at least get in touch with them? Just say we want to have a
Yeah,
few
that
words.
sub-story turned up as of last chapter. I
can
do
try.
want to do it.
I'll let you know
My
once I
entire
figure
plan
shit
for that
out.
fight is Tiger Drop, just straight up.
You know how to pick up a phone, yeah?
Straight up, it's just Tiger Drop.
Thanks.
I don't think that's gonna surprise anybody. It's literally Tiger Drop.
Fruit Pie enjoyed Judgment.
Abyssal John, thank you for the
told
2
me
months. I
about
appreciate
Ayabe.
it.
Said the mole framed him. Guess he's really behind all of this.
Yep. Which brings us right back to Hammer.
Oh, I wish I had
We'll
those
start from him
temperatures,
and go
'cause
from there.
I
Plain
struggle
and
with high
simple.
temperatures.
Let's just hope.
If I do sound like I'm
Matsugane-san knows
snivelly,
where he
the only
is.
reason is because I'm hot.
Well,
It
no
sucks.
point worrying about that until Higashi gets back to us.
The heat fucks with, because I have a nasal polyp.
Let's roll.
Because I have a nasal polyp, my nose gets fucked with. Oh right, can I even do the stuff considering we're now with Kaito? So for those who don't know, we're now locked into a 180-second waiting segment. Kaito, let's go fight people. Let's go fight people. That's how we'll make money. There's a big group of people. Come on, Kaito. I got Kaito with me. Might as well have some fun, you know.
Not a wise choice.
You're wondering why I'm still attacking. Trust me, this reaches. See, it's okay damage, but only for ants. Sure, there's still the upgrade that we can get for the damage for it, but it's like so many most of the fights in the run is going to be bosses. So bosses are going to be infinitely harder to actually Flux Fisher, whereas they're going to be a lot easier to do the juggle with. So I'm really feeling that Flux Fisher, whilst I do like Flux Fisher personally, I feel like for the speedrun when we do it on Legend, I don't think Flux Fisher's gonna cut it. I think it's going to have to be juggle strats. Which is obviously good because obviously juggle strats keep everyone like literally like grounded. God, I love it. Have fun, Kaito. Nice. Also, again, I have opened up a space on the Discord for any emote suggestions, or if you have them, feel free to suggest them in the stream, because obviously we have 8 fucking emote slots when Twitch gives the follower emotes. What I'm gonna do is get emotes commissioned, and any of those that I would have put to follower emotes, I'll probably just either put them to tier 2 or retire them for now. Man's mad. Man's mad and Kaito's just wailing on him. I've had a couple of ideas sent to me that I kind of like. We will probably have a character drinking, so a sip emoji. That will likely be Kiryu, and it will either be CC Lemon or Mossa Soda. The thing we have to remember is that, obviously, the 28 by 28 emote limitations are really fucking horrible. So it's probably going to be Kiryu drinking a bottle of CC Lemon, and it won't be proper CC Lemon and hitting the copyright because it's going to be so small that it's just going to be a yellow bottle. You know? So, Kaito? I appreciate his enthusiasm. So yeah, it's probably just gonna be Kiryu sipping on some CC Lemon. Somebody had a nice idea of a note-taking emote, which would be a character with a notepad, which that wouldn't be too bad for Yagami as well, considering, you know, Lost Judgment. Okay, do you want to come VR with me? Oh
Yeah.
god, I actually can. Alright, let's go. Let's go get some money, shall we? And then the time waiting segment will be done when we come out of there.
Here we go.
And yes, this doesn't work to actually do the time, skip through the time waiting segment. I've tried, trust me. I tried everything. It just doesn't work in the Dragon Engine, unfortunately. Our old strats do not work anymore. Getting a high number isn't actually great. I would like to, you know, actually get stuff this time. I'd actually like to play VR Mario Party for once. I hear VR Mario Party's like, oh, you want to end end it? You sure? You sure, dude?
Almost
I can help you go fast, you know, not today.
Why am I bad?
What the fuck? It's my hand slipping.
Almost there. Nice.
Beeping at me, motherfucker.
Almost there. Got it.
That's the deluxe sandwich. What's left? Fight either way. Let's go right. No chance to get stuff this way. Oh, 2-star. This shouldn't be Tiger? I think Tiger is only a 3-star fight. God, I fucking hope so. The heat is a mess today. So, Dyson Cube battle missions, you have a couple of different battle missions. So, you have double stick, battle where you fight solely with double stick. Cannot remove weapon for duration, cannot change combat styles, or enter EX boost. Sword, where you do sword, you can't go into EX boost on that either. And a railgun, where you get a railgun, and you can probably tell that's the fun one. Guess what we've got? This is a fucking railgun, my dudes.
Must we?
You can hit people with a railgun, but I'm not quite sure why you'd hit people with a railgun. But you just do this. The railgun's the fun one, as you could probably expect. As you could probably expect. For a Brit with a dead Namba, that actually... I like that idea. I like that idea, actually. Ooh. I like that idea, actually, quite a lot. I'm shoving that in the Discord so that I remember once I'm done the stream, because I won't remember otherwise. I like that idea a lot. Ooh. Ooh. I like that idea a lot. Let's cut your name off, but I've given you credit. I like that idea. I actually really like that idea.
Roll 'em.
You could just have, the way that I'm thinking about it is you could just have a, Namba's, portrait, head backwards this way and just X's for eyes. That would be a very good idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hell yeah. It's in there, it's I think that's a good idea. I really think that's a good idea. I like that a lot.
Come on.
My thought as well was, because they keep turning up in a couple of runs and the fact that we can make them a costume in
Nice.
LAD, a Onamichio head, but everyone and their mother, like, you know, a certain Rey Narvaez Jr. has an Onamichio emote. So instead of having just an Onamichio head, one that's like super zoomed in, so it's just like the eyes and the mouth. But obviously hand drawn, so it's not, you know, asset stealing. You could even have it do a funny expression, although I'm not too sure about that last one. But I think maybe a super zoomed in, just eyes and mouth Onamichio would be a good idea, because that keeps turning up. Onamichio keeps turning up, you know? Do I want to do that fight, or do I want the safe? Do the fight. Remember, if you get the fight and you lose, you go back to the beginning and lose dice. Sorry, I've got to be a little careful here. Give me the railgun again. You won't. You'll see this arena later on, by the way. Ow. I did try to dodge that. Apparently the game's like... Okay, this guy is a pain. He dies. Alright, dude. That was a very hard fight for no reason. Huh. That is the fake Onamichio. That's, whatever his fucking name is. But yeah, like, I was thinking just, like, a big, like, zoom in of, like, Onamichio's face.
Come on.
And yeah, as we said earlier, that's a fight. I'm not sure I want to take that fight. My HP is back, but at least this way I can get more stuff like I do first block. We're doing this for money. 6 is the empty space or the fight. Fucking hell. Fine. We'll try the fight. If it's the tiger, then I'll fucking cry. I think the tiger only appears from the medium course onwards. I might be wrong. At least this will give me something to actually do. Also, somebody had the idea of the Koronyan, okay, as the Koronyan, for
Out of the way.
For like an actual like RNG style emote, which yeah, I kind of like that. What? How did that not? You got me. Don't ask me how that. Don't ask me how that worked. That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. The death emote that's just a fun tacky is very... It's too meta. I don't like that. It's way too meta. I mean, I could end it here. 4, 5, 6... I guess we'll end it. That's fine. We got dice left, so we'll get extra money for it. It's fine.
Which one? Made it.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
First declaring money. Money. That's it. Just money. There you go. Got some dice left. Money. A decent chunk of money. Like, you get more money in the short course when you go through the tutorial version of it rather than the actual proper version like
This
that.
is the best.
We pretty much nailed it. Deadly Tiger. Deadly Tiger extracts. I don't even remember which one that is. Not Kaito. Deadly Tiger. Instructor burst through deadly attacks with Circle, obviously for Tiger Star. No, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. I'm very okay with this. I wanted some kind of... Hello? I wanted some kind of Kaito emote, but I can't think of what for Kaito right now. Hey, Kaito, do me a favor, get out of VR and help me out here, bud. Lots of enemies all of a sudden. I was expecting you to die to that, so I'm more upset. Kaito! Never not thou, Kaito! Son of a bitch. You son of a bitch! You're supposed to help me! Now get out there and do your job! Good lad. Thanks, Kaito.
Really, guys?
Wait, what?
Let's roll, Tom.
I'd like you all to know I just had a notification from Twitch. You like this one. Pre-roll ads are off. That's the notification I've just got. But if I check on my dashboard, pre-roll ads are on. Twitch. You're lying to me. Ah! That got rid of my item. You motherfucker.
Hello?
Yo, it's Higashi.
Hey, any word from Matsugane-san? What do you say?
Meet at a restaurant called
Also, if you got any
Kamuro
ideas
Fukuoya.
for animated
Wait out of
emotes
the
as well,
city.
hit me up
Take a
because
cab.
I don't have any
Boss
ideas
is
for
already
animated
here.
emotes outside of
Got
dumb
it.
shit like
Thanks, Higashi.
fucking Rave
keep him
Chingu. So we can always... Ah, they're back. Good. Thank God for that. Give me back my pachinko ball. Kind of rare. Before I go, we're going to need to heal. Kaito, let's go fight these guys as well, because they're a boss one, so they should hopefully give me some money if they drop something. Is there... Now, hold up. I might be crazy about this. There's something that I just want to check for a quick second. I'm fairly certain the thing that I'm after is not... Yeah, I mean, that's obvious. That just makes it go faster. Something that I just want to check real quick. I think I have to get these as well. Maybe not in the run, but for casual playthrough, yes. Okay. The thing that I was checking for is not a thing. Good to know. At some point. Not yet. I think next up we go for elegance and ferocity of the tiger. I think it goes the same way that the run goes. I am tempted to try leap, jump, throw, and leapfrog throw, considering we don't get these in the run because they're not actually that quick to take care of enemies. But on Legend, for crowd control, these might actually be really good. So I'm thinking that might be the thing. And again, like, great increased damage of a properly executed Flux Fisher. Maybe. That's when which you can execute a Flux Fisher and charge up the EX gauge when properly forming it. Maybe. Some of these EXs might be nice, but they're not necessary. But I think if we go for elegance, so that during an EX boost, almost any movement can be cancelled out with quick step in Tiger Style. Very, very nice. And then Frosty, reduce time it takes to perform a charging Tiger attack. This is good. This is very, very useful, especially for enemies that stand there. Once you get that, you can then also get attack max. But as you can see, fucking hell, that's 18k. Something gets... This is usually the last upgrade we get for speedrun. Something gets sacrificed, and I think it's this, honestly. Because I would quite like combo speed up, and I think I definitely want health max. And I think for the run, we get Tiger Drop. I think that's going to be the big difference, is Tiger Drop is going to be much, much more useful and used. You all want to fight? Why is it in the actual run you all don't want to fight me, but here it's just like, oh yeah, we'll fight the guy. We'll not fight the guy. Oh my god, whoa, what the heck? Dude, what the... Kotoad's going crazy. Like, hits went hyper. Kaito, drop the command. Alright, I'll do it. I'll drop the man. We're going to be healing before we go and take the taxi. Because, unsurprisingly, there's a boss fight coming. And if you all have played this game, you'll know which boss fight's coming. And I'm actually a little scared of it. Not gonna lie. I think this could be a sticky point in terms of boss fights. I'm here for my toast. I really desperately need some gosh darn toast. Thanks. Kaito, you can have some toast as well. Nice. Switch line not possible? Yeah.
Back to it.
Next time is pretty good. Yeah. How's the quick starters going on, by the way? Okay, so some of these are going to be getting close to not making any more money for a while. This is the one that we've put some into, which is the Hug Bomb Spark, so it's getting there as well. This has reached 50%. So this isn't going to make any more money, and I have to raise the rest of the money if I want the next level in VR Mario Party. Which, honestly, maybe... because it's not too bad. I've just healed, so I'm going to go and we'll do some story. And I'll get my absolute ass kicked in by Higashi. We all know it's coming. We all know it's coming. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. We all know it's coming. Mamachi version of Cat Jam be considered cursed? Huh.
Matsugane-san,
That is an
our
idea.
guests have arrived.
Good.
Terrible pun mine wants Jungi Jam. I like that as well. I would like a
Please, take
emote
a
of
seat.
Jungi Han, but I just don't know what. Like the original idea for Jungi Han was maybe like guns, but how the
It's been some time.
because we knew that Jungi Han would be using Divine
You
Shot
haven't
during the
seen
run
since
early
your
on.
expulsion.
But
Yes, sir.
how the fuck we
Matsugane-san,
translate that to an emote?
I'm sure
I
Higashi
don't know.
mentioned this, but I want to ask you
That's
directly.
a cute emote. That's
Come
pretty.
now.
That's pretty good.
Let's at least have a drink first, huh?
I quite like
say
I
so.
quite like that.
Here,
I quite like that a lot.
Place is pretty fancy.
It's been a while since the three of us drank.
Actually, quite like that a lot. It would help with gun enemies as well when they turn up. I tell you what, I really like that.
But Tom,
Something like that.
I have a
okay.
favor to ask. You need to stay away from Hamura.
Hey, boss, not gonna fly.
What?
This family is nothing without him. Well, he's the only thing keeping us afloat.
Yeah, you told me that already. Where is he?
I don't know. He has no reason to keep me informed of his every move.
Then why did you call us here? We didn't need to come all this way if that's all you had to tell us.
Sorry, I've made a note of it
Boys.
elsewhere. I made a note of it elsewhere. You could pop it in the Discord. God, you're doing the caps in cop pose. My God, it'd be a dab. That's actually
boss,
not bad either.
I don't understand.
My boy,
My dad?
you need to stay away from Hamura.
That's not gonna fly.
The mole's my top priority now. And Hamura's the only person I can ask.
Don't you understand? Hamura's been compromised. Him and that mole you're chasing, they're in this together. Time to let it go.
That's even more of a reason to
What
go
if I
find
say
him.
I couldn't tell you what might happen. He's dangerous.
What do you mean he's dangerous? If you can't tell me that, why should I stop?
Hamura, the boy has money on his side and a lot of it.
Cut off his allowance.
And I don't know who he gets it from.
Oh, you already have. Damn.
I suggest you don't push the matter.
I know where
If
he'll
you
be.
really
He'll
want
be.
to
He'll
put
be
yourself
with
in
Mary
harm's
down
way,
in
then
Lamont,
let
just
me
gambling
be the one
away.
to do it. At least then you'll make it out alive.
Spoilers, he's actually gambling.
You know, you and Kaito, well, I've always tried to keep you two kids safe. All this time, I've never asked
Sorry,
for
because
anything
we find
in
Hammer
return.
later. Don't worry.
And here we are. This is the only thing that I'll ever ask of you. Abandon this pursuit of the mole. If you've ever held a shred of regard for me, then heed this one request.
I'm not turning back. The risk doesn't matter anymore. Okubo, the mole, the ADDC, it all connects. This isn't about what regard I have for you. I won't stop.
Then I'm sorry.
Boss. I've always looked up to you. And good Yakuza don't disobey. But now... I'm in Yagami's corner, damn it.
Kaito.
Yes, that you are.
Matsugane-san.
Higashi,
Sir,
pick your side.
Oof.
I've had enough. You're Matsugani, are you not?
I am, boss.
Prove it then.
Such a good cutscene.
Bad luck, dude. Guess we're doing this, huh? Not like we got a choice. And now that we're up against the wall, you're just gonna have to do it. Let's see what you've got!
I'm sure he's gonna be just fine.
Time to die!
This is such a good fight intro as well. Good fight theme, good fight intro. God, that's so cool. God, that's so cool. Alright, I'm actually scared about this fight. I'm actually very, very scared about this fight on Legend. I feel like this is going to be one of the tougher ones. That's why I've just made a hard save to practice stuff. We start with Crane, for sure. This is what we do in the normal 90%. Look at Crane just, like, hitting everybody here. I don't want to stay on Tiger for too long because it's going to cause me a few problems. Whereas at least Crane, like, Crane may not be as much damage, but it's crowd control. See, look at that crowd control. It's so good. Kaito, stop having a swim, mother. Get me out here. I wasn't actually aiming him there, but hey, thanks, Kaito. Appreciate it. Because the problem here for damage is, guys, see, I'm surprised I didn't die from that. But the ads are the ones that are going to interrupt me the entire time. I went right back into him. That was stupid. Wait, how did I fall down? Excuse me, video game. I don't want him to fall in the water because that's going to mess up my attacks. It's definitely Tiger time that I want to try juggling. Leapfrog is, yeah, just going to be real rough on Old Legend. Got a hidden jump. Yeah. Alright, so this is the nasty part. There's no good place to actually, like, do the Wall EX acrobatics for his thing here. I'm surprised that worked. That usually never works. You can sometimes run up this, as you can see, not all the time. I cancelled too early. I'm actually kind of glad Kaito's out of commission because he's actually messing up with those right now. Damn, too late. We love as well breaking the... Excuse me? You want to take your hits? I'm not even hitting his guard. No. I tried to Tiger. It did not work. It did not work. Let's go. I'm just gonna stop Tiger drop right now. It's Kaito. Just let me Tiger drop Kaito. Not this. Okay, I'm just gonna kick him. I'm not gonna get hit by that. Excuse me. Goodbye. Nope, thank you. I've had enough. Goodbye. Yeah, that fight's gonna be rough in the run, for sure. Absolutely. Ugh. Yeah, no, goodbye. I'm not gonna Tiger drop that. Bye. I could. I think the EX moves are probably gonna be the ones to actually Tiger drop. because they're always the same setup every time. So they'll always be the same timing every single time. Sure, they're scary. You mess it up,
was
goodbye, you're
simple for
dead.
you two.
But
Far too simple.
I think that they are the way to go, and that's what scares me.
Makes me realize how old I really am.
It's a once you tiger drop, you
Shame,
can't
isn't
stop.
it, that I've all but faded away. Time sure flies, my boy. Just gets worse and worse with every year. Damn tragic.
Yeah, those are some very good emote ideas. Thank you all. Actually, there's some really good ones in there I like. Quite a lot.
And stay down, asshole!
20 years ago!
Not gonna be that easy.
You're really laying it on him, Kaito.
Oh, boss.
Is this the Yagami kid you were talking about?
Yep. Happens every fucking time I run into the guy.
He looks like
So, asshole.
he looks like a chubbier.
You,
What to say?
get some kind of sick pleasure out of him beating the crap out of you? Time after time, you just keep coming back for seconds.
Proto Yagami and Proto
You all
Koto.
right in the brain, kiddo?
Fuck, you can't ask that.
Than
I
you,
know it was,
you bullshit
that
yakuza.
was 20 years ago, but you can't ask that.
Bullshit Yakuza, huh? Some rotten attitude you got there.
Hey, why don't you go fuck yourself?
Who the fuck do you think you are? Back in the day, I was a lot more like you than I think you even know. I was in a real bad place, so I just started punching anything that pissed me off. And before long, my time was up. Nowhere left for me to go except this cesspool of a city. And you, my boy, that's exactly where you are.
Don't talk like you know me. You don't know shit.
Oh, but I do, you see. When I was your age, my life was going down the shitter and I just kept flushing.
It's a real good analogy.
Now, you, my boy, you're the same little punk I was. I can tell. You know, sometimes people have no choice but to turn to the Yakuza. But, even if my chance is gone, you've got a future ahead of you. Now, I might have called this place a cesspool. But it's more than that. Kamurocho. It's a city of dreams where even from the gutters you can shoot for the stars.
It's not wrong.
So if you want to get ahead in this town, well, kid, I'll teach you everything I know. But look, if nothing else, you might want to lay off your little date nights with Kaito.
Kaito's just not the same in blue.
In times like these, it's hard to even enjoy a drink. The mole you're searching for is a hired gun employed by Hamura.
An assassin?
Yes. It seems Hamura always turns to the same person when he needs someone taken care of. That's your killer, without a doubt.
Do you know anything about him?
No. But whoever he is, he's a goddamn pro. He's killed several people now the exact same way, yet barely left a trace.
Do you know what he looks like, at least?
No. The only one who does is Hamura.
Hey, guess who we're trying to find?
Are you still going to pursue this, Tak?
Maybe.
That's the plan.
You should know, even if you track down Hamura and the mole, that won't be the end of it. They're just puppets on a stage much larger than you realize. And once you step foot on that stage, there's no hiding from the limelight. Do you understand?
I'd rather try and regret it than never try at all.
Nobody listens to their elders these days.
Sorry about this, boss. Seriously.
Can I just say one thing, Matsugane-san?
What is it?
The Matsugane family I know would never turn a blind eye to cold-blooded murder like this. You say you can't exist without Hamura, but...
Don't make me repeat myself. Times have changed. Hamura is the Matsugane family now. It's not my place to interfere anymore. That's my prerogative as patriarch.
Matsugane-san,
It must be...
thank you.
It's
for
not.
everything.
It's not something that you actually see very often in these games. It's kind of like the patriarchs like getting to their time when they realize, you know, they don't have the power anymore. They're just a figurehead, as Matsugane put it earlier. Like he doesn't have the influence he once had, and he can't join in a fight like he used to be able to. He couldn't stop Hamura even if he wanted to. You know?
All that, still no clue where Hamura is. We're back to square one.
It's a really poignant cutscene for things that you just
Not
don't
exactly.
see normally.
The boss slipped us a pretty big hint.
Oh yeah?
Kaito thinking
When
for
he was
once?
talking about Captain Hamura.
Hmm?
He might be in hiding, yeah. But the family looks to Hamura for guidance now. He's gotta be communicating with them somehow. If we can just listen in on their
Kaito using his
conversations,
brain for once. Good job,
that
my
should
dude.
lead us straight to him.
Love you, Kaito.
We just gotta get ears in there. You follow me?
I think I do. You want to bug their office.
Exactly.
True, that might lead us straight to Hamura.
But after everything that just went down, you know what'll happen if we get caught. They'll kill us.
Which means we'll just have to enlist the help of an expert burglar.
Aha. You want to make Sugiura do it.
I'll give him a ring. You go track down some bugs.
Me?
Make sure they're HD audio
Oh.
and shit. Meet me at the office.
Actually, we've got a problem. Can't afford to do this half-assed. If it's Senonja needs Tsukumo's the guy, but he's over at his usual haunt. This is a problem. This is a big problem. Don't forget. Oh, good. Kane Gang have gone, which is not good because I actually wish they were still around. Because we've got a little bit of a problem. For those who remember what's about to happen, we're gonna go get the wiretaps from Tsukumo. They're 100,000 yen. So you can see in the bottom corner of the screen. That's a problem. That's a problem. We're going to do some VR Mario Party. My HP back? No. That's the other problem is I need to get my HP back via food. Yeah, let's go see Tsukumo, initiate it, and then go get some money, I guess. I just despawned enemies. I don't even know how. I wish I knew how. Mad. We could always cheat at gambling, but that would require me to spend my SP on cheat items. Nice power up, man, dude. I've already punched you in the face.
What a waste.
Mahjong for money. I do have to do Mahjong at some point. Trouble is, the Mahjong is very random, and there's no guarantee that I'll win. That's the problem. Let's go speak to our dude again. Do some more friendship. Up. Never mind. I was just here for a beef bowl. Hmm? Did something happen just now?
Yagami-san!
Yagami-san, a regular. Got punchy. You okay? Calm down and tell me what happened. Had no money. Just booked it. Not exactly. What do you mean? All I understood was regular punchy had no money and booked it. What's you trying to say here? Someone ate then booked it. Wait a minute. Regular who had no money got punchy and decided to book it? It's not that hard, Yagami. Run after the guy. Are you saying that regular customer got violent with you because he refused to pay the bill, then took off? Yes, that guy who just ran outside. He's the one. Hurry, please catch him before he gets away. Gotcha. I'll be back before you know it. Literally, if it doesn't put me in a chase sequence, I'm gonna be back and just eat money. No. Eat money, yes. I mean, I am about to eat a lot of money. follow his example when running past these objects. Always triangle, huh? I'm okay with this. The cans are always random. Like, jumping over people is always triangle. It's always left and right to get past, like, groups of people. That's going to put us too close to this one. You can't do anything about that one, sadly. No, that's random. Ouch. right in the face. I didn't even see the bike there. To the right to avoid that. To the right to avoid this one. Man's persistent. Give him that. Left to avoid this, right to avoid this. Oh, come on. I'm sad that one didn't actually count.
Wait a sec.
So I'm just going halfway across the city. I expected him to throw the bike at me, but he did not. I did expect him to throw the bike at me. They usually do that. That's as far as you go, buddy. Just settle down and we won't have to do this the hard way. Well, I'm fucked. Now we called. Hello, officer? Yeah, we got an issue here. We got a regular good old dine and dasher. Hell yeah. Excellent work, Yagami-san. You really helped me out of a bind. Hey, no problem. Sometimes I have trouble speaking when I panic. I'm glad you bothered to understand me when no one else would. It wasn't a bother at all. Even if your words didn't reach me initially, your feelings sure did. Your words did reach me, that's the only way I understood. And we get a situation. Hey, Yagami-san, you rock. Oh, that's right. I had time to give you... It might not seem like useful at first glance, but take a look anyway. What is it? Found it at a used bookstore. I thought it was pretty interesting. The Art of Gluttony? What's this? I bought this because I thought it would help me study. Wasn't too helpful in the end, but at least I got a kick out of it. I see. I appreciate the gesture. This is, of course, bottomless stomach. This allows us to eat even when our HP is full. It's not something that I'm going to learn right off the bat. Thanks again, and don't forget to come back for our delicious beef bowls. Kishimaru is still the best in town. I'm back for sure. Literally, right now. That's why I came here in the first place. Food me, dude. Yeah. Alright, VR Mario Party. We need money. We need money. And fight spawns aren't dropping money for us. Which is a pain in the ass. A massive pain in the ass. Hello there. I use choice. Okay.
Really, guys?
But yeah, we need 100k for the story beat coming up here, so that's why we need to go back to VR Mario Party. I wasn't expecting to have to go back to VR Mario Party. We could actually sell off some of our materials to Ebisu. That's an idea. Challenge rules? Sure. This is a bad idea. It's a very bad idea. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Here we go.
Like, if this goes wrong, I'll just go to Ebisu.
Come on.
Free. That's a fight. Is it a fight? No, it's a safe. Good. That works. Okay.
Come on, roll. Nice. Almost there.
It's a bit more finickier
Nice.
on Legend.
Almost there. Got it.
Lovely. I'll take that.
Now.
5. I think it's a fight either way, question mark? It's a present or a fight. Let's go present.
I'll go right.
Yeah, we'll grab. Free gift, free money,
Here we
we'll
go.
take it. 1.5k. I really need some of the bigger hitters here. Oh, that's fine.
Here goes
Really need some of the bigger hitters in terms of money here, because I ain't getting any.
Nice. Almost there. Why am I bad?
What? How was that not?
Nice.
Can't fail that again, otherwise we won't do this one. With these ones, you really don't have time
Almost
to
there.
mess it up.
Nice. Almost there.
Should probably do that way. Start off by going slowly.
Nice. Perfect.
Yeah. Not sure how much that is. That's fine. Free. It's a dice. That's good. Hopefully use that to get towards the end.
Roll 'em.
Sure. I don't think we get to the end of this one, unfortunately.
Shit.
Hey, how overly
Almost
sensitive
there.
this one can be sometimes. It's probably just my controller. As I said, my right stick is... My right stick is a
Nice.
little weird in that it's stiffer on the X-axis than it is the Y-axis.
Almost there.
That's so close.
Nice. Got it.
Pre-K? Sure.
Now.
Okay, no one. That's fine. Alright, we'll get some money for these items at least.
Here we go. Almost there. Nice. Almost there. Nice. Perfect.
Olivia, eat your heart now. Appreciate the burger. I'd love to eat it.
Damn, couldn't do it.
Oh well. That sucks. That sucks. We need to try again because I do need the money. I do need the money. Like, we need the money to progress the story, so I gotta do it. I'll do a million fights on the street and just not get hit. So can you...
Roll 'em.
Okay, that's gonna be a little weird to try and get used to, but sure. This should be the safe. It's a good start at the very least. It might be worth going straight for the end, honestly.
Yes. Almost there. Nice. Almost there. Nice. Perfect.
Good.
Now.
Right, this way. Dice this way. Good dice. It's a little further away, but that's fine.
Come on, roll. Roll them.
Okay, that works. That works, that's nice.
Yes. Almost there.
See, the easiest way to make money would be to fight the Kane gang
Nice.
and go and get the rewards from Yakimaru Loans, or not Yakimaru
Almost
Loans,
there.
the place over on Lullaby Mahjong.
That'll do it.
But they just disappeared, so that's a problem.
Come on.
That's fine. It's a dice. It's not a dice, it's a gift. I need to roll high with this last roll. This sucks.
Now.
It's not enough, is it? It's the fight. Well, god damn it. I'll have to do.
Crossroads.
I think the fights, if you win them, give you the dice rolls, so this should hopefully get us to the end. Hope. Kind of fight are we? Battle missions. Lock style, Battle Era 61 combat style. Dire, where every enemy attack inflicts a mortal wound. And drone, which is not obviously this one. Tiger, it's fine by me. More than okay with Tiger. Get rid of your katana. Get rid of your face. Easy peasy. Don't even need to use... I like how we put the table back and then it just broke. You got me, please. Nice.
Roll them.
Part of me is tempted to go back. But no, we need the money. We'll go. This will give us a little bit extra money for the dice rolls.
Hell yeah.
So we're good. Good. Alright, that should get us over the 100k mark at the very least. Not by much. But it does get us over 100k at least. That actually might be a problem with all the healing item buying in the actual run.
Awesome.
Deadly Crane. Cool. Middle for Dyson Cube. Cool, that's fine by me. I mean, it won't... Oops, didn't mean to do that. That's fine. No, you could give me some more money than 1k. I know we're on Legend difficulty, but you could give me a bit more money than that. The desire sensor for money is real. But yeah, I should probably be selling some of these things off at Ebisu, like the actual items and stuff if I need money.
Hey,
That would help out a lot at this point.
Yagamishi. What is it this time?
I'm trying to keep this on the down low here, but I'm looking for bugs. Think you can help me with that?
You know who you're talking to, right? Of course I can.
Thought so.
Well, anytime works for me as long as I've got the parts.
You're gonna make them by hand?
I won't find a safer pair of hands than literally my pair of hands. Plus, you get a friend discount.
Could you drop
If you
it to
say so.
50k, please?
Anyway, what do you need? I'll run to a department store and pick them up.
No need. Here's a riddle. You can get me from here, but I am not here. What am I?
What?
Online shopping! Things get here in no time with rush shipping. I'll just need you to give me the cash.
How much are we talking?
For parts and labor, let's say 100,000?
That's with your friend discount?
Yes, sir. I'm taking a loss on it for you, Yagamishi.
All right.
Guess I appreciate
Just
it.
let me know when you have the money, and I'll put the order in.
Right, and this is where our second time wait of the chapter occurs.
That money burning a hole in your pocket?
It's about
It's gonna
to
run you
leave
100
that
grand
hole,
for
I'm
parts and
afraid.
labor.
Ugh, give him the money.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Ouch.
It's
But the
gonna
nice
take a
thing is
while,
that's the
but I'll
last
let you know
story
when I'm
money you
done.
need outside of
Sounds
taxi
good.
money. Dear, oh dear. Okay, cool. So, with this, we now wait for Tsukumo to call. This is another 180-second time wait. Usually, in the run, we just wait outside. It's a nice little bathroom break. We're gonna go and do things, though. We'll go do things, because if we do the side cases, we'll get a little bit of money, and wouldn't you know it, we got one right here. Hello.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Are you Shimazu-san? I'm Yagami, a detective.
Hi.
Yes, my name is Mamoru Shimazu. I've been waiting for you, Yagami-san. It's a pleasure. So, what can I do for you? This is the guy who wants to move into an apartment, but he feels like it's haunted. Have a job for me, right? Yes, I need you to catch a ghost. Here we go.
Huh?
I know we accepted this like 5 days ago, trust me, I remember. You're gonna have to elaborate on that. Well, I'm moving into a new apartment next month, and I've heard it's haunted by a ghost. A ghost. You basing this on a rumor?
Hi.
Yes. When I went to introduce myself to my new neighbors, they told me all about it. Apparently, you can hear the voice of a woman crying in the room I'll be renting. How does a woman cry and make it supernatural? That's not all. A woman has been gliding through the hallway, dressed all in white with jet black hair. The neighbor got scared, and that's when they discovered no such woman had lived there recently. Okay, I guess I am getting a little creeped out. But the landlord is supposed to notify you if there have been any incidents. Incidents? And they didn't say anything of the sort. I see. My girlfriend and I are actually planning on moving in together into this apartment. We were in a long-distance relationship, then she quit her job and took a chance on moving here. We even picked it out together. It's a little pricey, but it was perfect otherwise. This is her. Isn't she a beauty? Her name is Yukako. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't want to build a relationship in a haunted apartment. Huh? Yes, we do. Wait, what? If we can prove there was some kind of tragic accident that happened there, we can negotiate the price down, right? Wait, you're okay with the ghost as long as the price is right? What about your girlfriend, man? Don't worry, she's oblivious. She couldn't sense a ghost if it sneezed on her. I see. Not sure that's the problem. Anyway, how exactly do I fit into this? I want you to investigate if the apartment is haunted or not. Okay, I'll do my best. I'm gonna charge 80,000. Go away, Moth. I'm gonna charge 80,000 on this one. Ghosts are extra. No problem. I look forward to the results. Tell you what, let me call the landlord and arrange for you to stay the night. Huh? Stay the night? Of course. A ghost's not going to appear if you aren't in the room at night, guy. Right. Guess I'll give it a try. So yeah, the side cases that you get are a good source of like a little chunk of money. This will give us back the majority of the money that we spent. Thanks for waiting, Shimazu-san. Oh, this is Hasegawa-san, the landlord here. You're a stubborn one, Shimazu-san. I told you 1,000 times, there's no ghost there. That's why I've called in a professional to verify it. Oh, great. You're some kind of spirit medium?
No.
No, you got me. A detective. Nice. A detective. That's fine. Can you clear up these ghost shenanigans once and for all, then? You know what they say. Every dog has a wolf shadow.
Excuse me.
Just to be clear, there's never been any incidents in the room, such as an accidental death. Nope. No way. This property is totally renovated, and the lot was empty before it got built. I wouldn't even justify these outrageous claims with an investigation. Well, let me see what I can find out, and I'll let you know when I'm done. You detectives always find yourself contracting to kooks. All the same, here's the keys. Good luck tonight. Just set it right to his face. Thanks. I turned on the electricity and water for you too. I'm not particularly motivated here, but I guess I should sweep the room. That seems to turn on the water and electricity at least. Appreciate that. Nothing here. Pretty normal for a vacant apartment. Not much else to do, so I guess I'll check the room. Ghosts, huh? What's that about a dog's shadow and wolves? Alright, what have we got? Shut and locked. I don't think anyone can enter through these windows. Windows are shut and locked. Guess that rules that out. Might see some spoopy stuff. What's this? A woman's earring? What's this doing here? Over by the windows. This window won't open. Nobody's getting in from here.
What the?
At the door. And the front door should have been locked before the landlord opened it. Why would anyone trespass in here before people moved in? Squatter, maybe? Maybe.
Hey.
The water's apparently on because it's wet here. Even got some build-up. That would mean it's getting some good use, I suppose. It came from inside the oven, yes. Hearing a sign someone was using the water. What's the link? Kind of inconclusive. Pretty bored. Nothing to do but talk to myself and play the guessing game. What's that? No.
Huh?
Huh? Huh? Was that? No way that was a ghost, right? It had legs! I'm telling like the president to chase it down. Just walks into my fucking house, how dare you? It's not how houses work. Yep, chase section. So a lot of your side cases have chases or what? Have chases or the tail segments. That's why people feel like there's a lot of them, even though, you know, there aren't.
Wait a sec.
And this ghost can run. Going to the right. Yeah. Hey, 80G for this. I'm okay with this. At least the ghost isn't throwing cans at me. I definitely disrespect that. Inside the first. Can't do anything about the second. Void cone. There you go. So that's the first time outside of the tutorial that you actually use circle to capture anybody on a chase section. You do it for other side cases as well, but outside of the one that you get tutorialized on at the very start of the game, you don't do it in the story at all. Who are you? I'm a detective. What were you doing in that room?
Hey.
This is your earring, right? Did you even realize you dropped it? I suggest you start talking, or I could always call the police on you for trespassing. Ever heard the saying, dead men tell no tales? Fine, you don't want to talk. I should probably bring Shimazu-san and the landlord into this. She just threatened us. Hello? What's going on, Yagami-san? Apologies for calling so late, but I caught it. The ghost. Huh? So it really was haunted? Wait, you caught it? Yeah, but it won't talk. I'm sorry to ask, but can you come down here? And call your landlord too? Okay, we'll be there as soon as possible.
Yagami-san!
Yagami-san? Is that the ghost? Oh my. Since when did ghosts start walking on perfectly corporeal legs? Huh? Is that you, Yukako? Yukako? You know her? She's my girlfriend. The one who's supposed to be an Akita. But her hair. You idiot, it's a wig. Shock and horror. Shock and horror. Yukako, what were you thinking?
Hey.
Yukako-san, I think it's time to come clean, wouldn't you agree? It's because the room is too expensive. If we could prove it was haunted, we could get a lower price, right? And tell me that's why you did this. Afraid so, my darling Mamoru. I just wanted to help ease the burden of looking after me. So I came to the city a little earlier than we planned. Kinda lost for words. Did all that work just for this? Yukako, you did all of this for me? What a wonderful girl, my little melon pie. Huh? Mamoru, my dashing sweet, I would die for you. Yukako, I love you, my sugar plum. I will love you until death do us part. No, our love will endure beyond that. Not even death can tear us apart.
Hey.
Okay, you two. I'd say get a room, but that's the crux of the problem, isn't it? How'd you get the key anyway? I saw the landlord hide it under the gas meter in the hallway, so I got a duplicate made. Oh, I guess that's usually where you put it before people move in. That's it. Shimazu-san, you really had no part in this? He didn't. I didn't tell my love about the plan, but I never imagined he would hire a detective. You should have told me, baby. But I didn't want you to get wrapped up in this. Yukako, my strawberry shortcake. I had no idea you were being so considerate of me. Guys, I don't mean to interrupt this tender moment, but you've got to consider something. Your lease hadn't started yet, so technically this is trespassing. What? That's why I didn't want to get you involved, my beloved. I guess it's really up to your landlord at this point. That's a good face. Hasegawa-san? What is wrong with you two? You're both insane? No, but we're insanely in love. The only thing that's insane here is the world. The market price of rent should never have gotten this high. Shimazu-san, I won't sue you. All the same, no way I'm renting you that room. Huh? The contract. To hell with the contract. You tried to scam me into thinking an accident happened. Then you hired a detective. All to catch your own girlfriend in the act of trying to get me to lower the price by parading around as a ghost. I get it. You're jealous of how madly in love we are, aren't you? Shimazu-san, maybe you should quit while you're ahead. Don't worry, Mamoru. It'll be fine. What do you mean, my pineapple dream? We just need to find a room that's really sketchy and haunted. No ghost could come between love this strong. You're so right, baby. Life is good. I sure did a quick 180 on that one. Those two are infuriating. Hope I never have to deal with them again. Move you there. Move you there. 80k, easy peasy. Now we're in the place where we get the tiger drop. Oi, oi, oi. Hey, Tap, hope you're doing well tonight. Grab some more crap I could always sell. There is the wig sub-story up here that we could do as well while we're here. Because we still have to, as you can see, the time limit does actually, like, pause whilst you wait for the goddamn, bloody, actual sub-story to go through. Again, that's why we don't do sub-stories during that time. We don't need money after this point. Let me... Is there any ones that I need here? Sure. It's fine by me. Hey guys, she did a number on me, so fresh bentos. Good old fresh bentos. So I love that little line of dialogue there. Some bum over at Earth Angel that just kept pestering them to drink. You'll see who that bum is in a bit. Now they give me money.
What a waste.
Fuck off, dude. The desire sense are very much at work in the video game. Either way, it's Wigman Part 2. I need me a hat like this. My hat is out of style, but a hat like this, that's a good hat right there. Wait. Here he is again. That is officially my knees. You know how I've been complaining that I've got pain underneath my right knee? You'll never guess what I did yesterday. My left knee.
Excuse me.
All the exercise I'm doing, obviously doing a little too much exercise lately. I've got to cut it out a bit. Hey, you okay, man? I think I sprained my ankle. Oh, Yagami-san, don't worry about me. Get my hat, please. And again. Gone with the ghost. Yep, side stories for money because we just had to pay the 100k for the wiretap. I don't think this one actually gives me any money, though. This is just, you know, comedic sub-story, because it's not a proper, like, like, case from The Office. Oh, I keep thinking that's triangle. It's not, it's circle. That is. Hat question mark? Again, all the little UI things for, like, you know, Captain Cop, hat question mark. They're all absolutely fantastic. Always triangle for bikes.
Wait a sec.
This is good music. This is very good music. We did it. Uh-oh. What the hell is this? Kid, you shouldn't be saying words like hell at your age. Uh-oh. That's my hat. Give it back. Oh, yeah? Damn, that kid had footsteps.
What?
What? No. Hey. Help. Yagami-san. Guess I better chase him down. Now we're chasing down a kid with a hat. We know from Yakuza 3 that kids are Olympic-level sprinters in these games. Too far left, enough. Really? Man. Much harder than it looks to get the second dodge. It's because I bumped into him. That sucks. Good. Good. This pro-level weaving of tones. Pro kid.
Give it up already.
Get smacked in the Suicune. He won't. Well, I guess he'll be like 4 or 5 years older, I guess. You're pretty fast, mister. Yeah, I am. Now give it back. Find his keepers, man.
What?
Little brat, get back unless you want me to hunt you to the ends of the earth. Holy crap. That's not scary at all. Kids will be kids, eh? Yagami-san, I'll let this little incident just fly away on the breeze. The goddess of the sun won't smile down on me if I let life's trivial matters bother me, right? And here comes the complete personality shift. You ever considered finding a way to make sure it doesn't blow away, though? Pish posh, Yagami-san. The lady of the North Wind is a fickle sort, you know? And who am I to try to predict the whimsy of such a woman? Haha, just slap some Velcro on your head. Right. Yagami-san, here, why don't you take this? Thanks. I did get money. Good. What's that? Oh, I do believe the breeze is whispering my name. I feel the muses on the wind. Perhaps I shall compose a poem to accompany this delightful little ditty. We shall meet again, haha. Unfortunately, yes, we will. It's more like a typhoon than a breeze. That is one thing I do like about Judgment side stories, that they do like tie into each other. Like, you do get multiple of the same person, which is nice. Like, I wish the Yakuza games would do that instead of, like, after LAD, like, I don't mind LAD having some, you know, cameos of previous games, but considering it was supposed to be, you know, a new start, I would like LAD sub-stories to kind of do the same thing, where, you know, you have, like, maybe less sub-stories, but more of, like, the same people, you know? Just, it feels a bit more rewarding, and it fills out the city, so I'm looking forward to seeing if Lost Judgment does the same as it does in Judgment, or whether it's back to, you know, the older style of Yakuza sub-stories, where none of them are, like, interconnected. I should use the bike. What is that guy doing all the way over there? You caught up yet? Such a yes. Oops. I aimed the wrong way. I picked that move up from Honda. I hate fighting in here because, like, it's such a small area.
And stay down.
And none of them gave me any money at all. Not a single one. My only purpose for fights, other than obviously good ones. Oh my! What the fuck? Get the fuck off my arm! You shit! Like a moth just implanted eggs into my body. What the fuck? I hate moths! Just felt some tickling on my arm and looked down and the moth's on my arm. Like, bruh, get away. Yeah, we're just waiting for the phone call at this point. Fights, as you can see, do tend to slow down the time as well.
Bring it on.
But hey, I need money. Oh. Ow. I'd like to not take all this damage because I'm just gonna have to go eat it off. I hate that move. I hate that move. Large lad, leave this place.
Head moths who blink.
I'm gonna die. Yee. I have to get a burger. Saraf, thank you for the 51 months. Hope you're doing well tonight. It was nice to see you have internet again. It's very nice to see. Hello, lady. I need burger. Lots of burger. All the burger. Thank you. Not the tuna burger though. It's a bit fishy. Oh, hey, you over there. Let me start you, but could you show me your smile? Huh? Why? Well, we've decided to host an event that fosters friendship between Smileburger and the local community. Allow me to explain. First, each of our guests can take a Smile snapshot with one of our staff members. Then we'll post that snapshot up on our official Smile site. And finally, our other customers can go online to vote on who has the winning grin. Simple enough. Huh? Wait, you're going to be uploading our pictures online? Yes, and to compensate for this blatant breach of privacy, the winner gets first dibs at trying our secret menu. At least she's honest. You'll still have to pay for the food, though. Nah. So after forcing us to smile and uploading our pictures online, you still want to take our money? Sir, could you maybe turn that frown upside down? Why not give us a smile instead? How are we supposed to smile after that? Man, all I wanted was a burger. How do I get out of this? Come on, don't be like that. How about taking a picture with yours truly? The name's Hane Ida, by the way. Friend event. And we have to do all the friend events for all the sub-stories eventually anyway. We'll do it. Alright, fine, I'm a sucker for a secret menu. Great, then let's get started. We're going to take this one right out front. So this is the game saying, hey, this is how you use your phone, you dumbass. And let's see that handsome smile. I know, maybe try laughing? So, how to take a selfie. Open the camera out, press L3 switch to the front, press L3 again, take it back to the rear. Using the front, you can take a selfie, you can change Yagami's expressions as follows. Find the right look, I don't know what classic Yagami means. Find the right location and lose yourself in the moment to really nail that selfie. What's classic even mean? This is classic. That's angry. That's smile. That's smile. Selfie with a smile. You've only got the one. The other three, you know, high intensity eyebrow action. Oh my god, you got me. What's that face? Well, it wasn't terrible. That's how I take photos. It's just Rachel Smile still needs a little work, sir. You're not naturally a naturally happy person. I'd be very upset if I was told that. Nah. Hey, you asked me for my best smile and then you come for my life like that? No frowning, please. Just keep that grin on your chin and look forward to the results. And finally.
Hello.
I'm
The long-awaited time has come. Your order is ready.
Long? Felt like you did that pretty fast, actually.
180 seconds in-game time, to be precise.
Not at all. See you in a bit.
It's almost like I know. Okay. So, grab our screw on the way, of course. And back to Tsukuma.
Ah, well, you got here fast, Yagamishi.
Amazon 3-minute shipping. It's all those drone shipping that they were
Well,
talking about
I
before,
can't
you know?
refuse a compliment. Here you go.
Alright, there's our water.
They're designed to blend into a power outlet, so just plug it in. Oh,
Just want to
and
point
the
that
signal
out.
range
Designed
is
to blend
100
in.
meters. It'll
Think
even
for
go
yourself
through
there.
metal plates or other obstacles, meaning you can listen from, say, the roof of a building?
That's perfect. I think this is gonna work.
You can turn them off remotely, too. So you don't have to listen constantly if you don't want to. I have to say, even a great detective like you would have trouble finding these, Yagamishi.
Uh-huh. Sure.
I'm not sure that's entirely true, but thanks anyway. You're a lifesaver, Tsukumo.
You're very welcome.
Trust me, judge for yourselves. Hello? Hello? Are we just gonna sit here staring at one another? Now, if we talk to Tsukumo again, because we haven't been here in a while. Oh.
Hey.
Tsukumo, do you have a sec? Oh yeah, this is for the guy, I forgot. What do you need, Yagoishi? I might as well while I'm here. How about this guy who needs some research? Can you do your thing?
Leave it to me.
You mean the chat search? Sure. What do you want to look up? You need to figure out what people have been saying about Wild Jackson recently. Limit the posts within this past month.
Okay.
No prob. I'll push it to your phone. That's a lot of hits. Anything we can use to narrow this down? Yeah, I need to find out why Wild Jackson sales have been going down. We should choose more specific keywords. Something logical that would bring up the most relevant posts. Let's see here. Tastes like ass. Can you put scandal as a keyword?
Well...
Fewer hits than I would have thought. Nothing substantial either. Can you try taste like ass? That's what I'd post if I hated it. Nothing pops out. And that's including posts with derivative keywords like tastes ass and ass like tastes. Why do people say Wild Jackson tastes like ass? I, for one, enjoy eating it. You think Wild Jackson tastes like ass? Lol, what gourmet bullshit do you normally eat then? Small burger is way too expensive and normally tastes like ass. I'd rather eat a Wild Jackson. Wild Jackson does not pair well with alcohol. Trust me, it tastes like ass and it's oily on the way out. True story. Studying at Wild Jackson with friends, we mixed drinks from the soda fountain, and now it tastes like ass, Lamau. Guess people didn't like the food, this place would already be long gone. I love that drinks like a fish. It tastes like ass, it's oily on the way out. True story. Still, this isn't adding up. Let's switch it up. Let's try specials. That's the actual answer. Can you put specials as a keyword? Here we go. Most of these posts do seem to be asking about new specials. Perhaps they haven't done any promotions lately. Gotcha. People got bored of the same menu. Might stop coming as often, which would naturally impact Wild Jackson's revenue. Come on, Wild Jackson, you can at least make one new special for the next 10 years. Little Miss Tipsy. Yeah. Nothing super fancy here, but yep.
Naturally.
Sounds like you hit the nail on the head. I guess it's case closed. Thanks, Tsukumo. Got what I needed. Glad to be of service. Feel free to ask for my assistance whenever you need it. Well, we'll go and offer them an idea of shoving an avocado on a burger. Are you sure you ice ball Yagamishi you want it? Yes, I do. Thank you. Isn't it great how convenience store bentos don't go bad even at room temperature? Yeah, but they're not good for you. This is something that a lot of people seem to make the mistake of when they go and move to Japan for the first time, is that they think because the bentos are like nice and cheap and, you know, you can like live off them as meals, that makes them healthy. No. It's still convenience store food. A lot of people seem to have this myth that, you know, Japanese convenience store meals are much more healthier than Western convenience store meals. Whilst they might be slightly healthier, that doesn't mean they're healthy for you. That does not mean they're healthy for you. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. So good, Yagami Deck. These guys had a boss on their fight. The boss left because they saw me coming. Oh, you did not. You did not just do that. You did not just do that.
What a waste.
You did just do that. I'm upset. Pretty much all fried food. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to say you can't live off of convenience store food from convenience stores, like either in Japan or abroad. But the trouble is, literally, it is still takeaway food. It's still like, you know, it's not like super healthy for you. Like, it's still healthier to cook for yourself. Like, it will always, in any case, in any situation, in any country, be healthier for you to cook for yourself. Like, here we go. Here we go. This voice? No, it's not. We go now to our story on Tatsuya Gamo, the escaped convict from Hokkaido's Abashiri prison. Convicted of murdering a member of a criminal organization 3 years ago, Gamo's sentence had only just begun. However, police are calling for caution after he was found to have escaped at dawn on the 5th of last month. It's not like people escape from prison a lot in the Yakuza series. According to reports released by Tokyo PD today, there is reason to believe he may be sheltering in Kamurocho. Authorities are asking that any sightings of Gamo be reported immediately and urging citizens to take precautions. This is actually a tough fight. It's worth noting that there is a 1.2 million yen reward for info that leads to his capture. Burger Fugitive. There's a reason why Burger is coming into play here. Yeah, it's another day in the life here in Kamurocho, huh? Looks like to run into that guy. For a reward that big? Probably worth keeping an eye on. At least. I know where he is. He's down a cheeky little alleyway that direction. We'll go there eventually. Don't worry, we'll be going there eventually. But for now, we're going to be going back to the office. I might try something real quick here as a test. There's something I want to check, because you know, you've all heard me say I don't want to actually get the DLC in the mailbox, but I don't know if it separates the DLC and... I don't know if it separates the DLC and, like, normal items, which we've had a few sent to us, so I'm going to try now and see what happens. Give Wrecking Renji Honda red Proxine, blue Proxine, yellow Proxine. Nope, there's your DLC. Okay, I'm just gonna reload that file because again, I don't want the drone racer stuff. I don't want the extract crafter stuff. Like, I want to do this legit because obviously it's leading into 10 play passes. Like, it's leading into the actual run that we're gonna do. So I'll grab this stuff once we hit Premium Adventure. If you're wondering... Oh yeah, you get different costumes for your girlfriends, by the way. If you're wondering why I don't want these in the thing, this is why. As part of the DLC for the PS4, which thankfully is separated here in the PS5 version, thank you so very much for that, RGG, a couple of your extracts for the DLC are, and I'm not kidding you here, instant kill, and yes, that is an unlimited use. You do an insane amount of damage. For some bosses, it's not actually an instant kill. So, for normal ads, it is, but for bosses, it's not an instant kill. But as you can see, if you were to grab, like, your insta-kill extracts in a normal speedrun, that's pay to win, baby. So that's why Judgment speedruns are separated between any % no DLC and any % DLC, because it's insta-kill for most enemies. Like, and it comes back within a 5-minute period. It's very, very, very fast. So, any rewards I get sent to my mailbox gonna have to wait until our next playthrough. Yeah, there's actually some fun ones in there. Like, I'm not trying to say that those extracts aren't fun, but for the speedrun sense, that I don't want to pick them up now because I feel like they would be a little cheaty. I do want to, for laughs, pick it up pre-Amon, because I want to see what happens if you use the insta-kill against Amon. I don't think it insta-kills, but I wanna see what happens against Amon. I'm curious. Ah,
hey,
the gang's all here.
Just stopping by for a bit.
You playing video game, my dude?
Like I got dragged here against my will.
You get the bugs, Chuck?
Sure.
Yeah, I did. I'm off on my own.
Good. Take
The
a
game
seat.
crashes. Your laugh is playing immune. It wouldn't surprise me. Now, before I sit, got any new cases? No, these are the 2 cases. So again, this is why I wanted to do the case just a second ago, because look, this one would give me 100k. This is why your cases are very good for raising money rather than VR Mario Party to begin with. VR Mario Party is good for later on, and there's actually a better way to farm. But
Kaito-san told you, huh?
we'll get into that later.
Now explain what you told me, Sugiura-kun.
Well, it's impossible. No way I can
Fair
sneak
enough.
in. They've literally got guys on watch, man. The cameras had seen me going in and out, too.
Just
Think about
recreate what
if I
happened with
got
Red
caught.
Nose.
They beat me to death.
Guess we're screwed.
This isn't a joke, Kaito-san. What are we gonna do?
All right, chill.
Kaito
I
has a
thought
plan.
of something else.
Kaito's actually
If Sugiura
really
doesn't want to
useful
sneak
in
in,
this chapter.
we'll just find you a disguise.
Huh?
Just hear me out. You know this guy, Talk?
Who's that? Guy's got a killer jacket.
One of the Matsugane goons, yeah?
Yep. Name's Tashiro-kun. The snazziest fucking Yakuza in town. Guy never takes his shades off, even at night. You know, his height and build are awful close.
You better not be thinking what I think you're thinking.
If Tashiro-kun was wearing a face mask, nobody'd know he was actually a
Has a
different
problem, Kaito.
person. They wouldn't have a clue.
Good idea.
So what? You want me to dress up like Tashiro-kun and infiltrate the Matsugane office?
Bingo. First things first, we gotta find him and grab his clothes and shades. The rest will be simple. Just walk in there and plant the bugs.
Oh, and here I thought I was gonna be able to sit this part out.
It's all in your capable hands now.
I gotta say, Kaito-san, you really thought this through.
You know, before today, I always thought I was gonna end up back in the family somehow.
What's that?
But there's no way. Not now that I defied the boss. Guess there's no turning back, though. Might
I'm
as well see
genuinely
this through
excited
to
for
the end.
Kaito's DLC.
Gotcha.
I really am.
Now let's go get Tashiro-kun's clothes.
It's gonna be good. Alright, find Tashiro. So,
Let's roll, Tom.
we have to go out the slow way out of the office.
Kaito-san,
Sup?
Forgot there was another
do
little bit of
you,
dialogue.
have any idea where Tashiro-kun is?
Let me think. Last I heard, he was working at a cabaret. Looking there might be
New
our best
fighting
bet.
styles.
Which
I'm still
club?
not sure
Think it was
how I
called
personally
Emerald
feel
Hills,
about
over on Shichifuku
a
Street.
style being
Sounds
locked
like we have our
behind
next stop
DLC. I'd feel a lot worse if we weren't getting a new style on top of that. But I definitely... It's an interesting one. It's very interesting, because it's a style born of a mini-game in the actual game itself, which in any other Yakuza would be given as a reward. So, it definitely... I can understand, again, why people do feel a little off about it, because it's something that in the past would have just been, you know, like the Legend Stars in Yakuza 0 would have been given to you. But it is an interesting thing to get people to get the actual, like, Season Pass. Because RGG have never gone, like, hard on Season Passes in any of their other games. They've always had DLC. We've just never seen it because all the DLC has always been included in the West. LAD is, again, a very good example of that, where the post-game stuff was actually I think it was a 7 yen DLC, because there's some stupid rule where you can't offer, like, DLC for free or some crap like that. You have to charge for it on the Japanese PSN store. It's really weird. So every subsequent Yakuza game, it basically raised it by, like, 1 yen. So they've never really gone hard into, like, the DLC stuff. And honestly, like, the first DLC pack is very much like the extract stuff we just picked up from the mailbox a while ago, in that it's very much like, you know, your usual, you know, extract pack, drone pack, blah blah blah, girlfriend stuff, the usual. But the actual interesting stuff is obviously Kaito DLC and obviously an entire fighting style. Speaking of fighting style, Kaito, if I hold my guard, I need you to help them. Thanks, bud. He helped. So yeah, it was something like that. And they were always upfront and said, you know, we have to raise the price at some point, so you've got this period to buy it in. Yeah, and I think one of the things that I've seen a little discourse about this, I've seen people get really mad and say, wow, they're locking Amon to DLC. No, read it properly. They're locking a super version of Amon to DLC. So the game is still going to have an Amon fight, but the Super Amon fight, which... fucking Super Amon, thanks. That's going to be your DLC. So that I don't mind, because, you know, it's giving you a stronger boss. What I will say, missed opportunity, I keep saying this, every single time you could have had the Super Boss be Bob Utsunomiya. I just want Bob back in the Dragon Engine. I'm sorry, I keep harping on about it. Make Bob a Super Boss, or just bring him back. I just want to see Bob in the Dragon Engine, alright? Just RGG, please? So, literally, they could have gone with any boss, but honestly, like you still get an Amon fight, but you get a stronger Amon fight. That's good. That's good DLC content. Also, I'm gonna go here whilst I'm here, because I keep forgetting to go here every time I go up to this bloody floor. Here is another one, as you can see, of your QR codes. I talked about this one a long time ago. EX Tiger dances with cranes. So it's an EX move. I can't remember if this is the play area move. I know there's one you get this play area move. Focus on the energy release, blow that drills through an enemy's chest, usable during EX boost, uses all your EX gauge segments, so use it all up. Oh, press triangle while holding a fighting stance. So only when your EX boost and it uses up all your EX gauge segments. I don't know how much damage this actually does. So, on Legend, I should say. So, I want to get this to test this out against bosses. Because if this does an insane amount of damage against bosses, that's our speedrun tech. Because it's literally not too far out of the way. On the actual street itself, also, I hate this building's, like, bin layout. Like, it makes me think there's things in these bins, but these bins are just, like, on the side of the desk. It makes sense, but, like, put it close to the desks, people! Because, like, when we go into Chapter 2, to do the heavy coffee stuff, the tail segment. It's literally right here. All you do is take a left instead and just go up this lift. Like, it's not that far out of the way. So if it is good for legend difficulty... You just said wait up, then keep up. Kaito, you gotta make your mind up, my dude. There's something I want to do real quick. I'm fairly certain I've tried this before, but just in case... Money! Thank you, Kaito. I'll give you half. There is something that I want to double check. Yeah, I think that for Kaito for this game, because he was a one-time thing and he joined you in fights, I think they will make him have a different fighting style for Lost Judgment. So we'll see. And if he has Kiryu's fighting style, it'll be a little disappointing, but at the same time, it won't be that bad because, you know, Kiryu's fighting style isn't that bad in obviously the Yakuza games. But what I would like is, I would love for... Yeah, he's not here, okay. I just want to double check. What I would love is for Kaito to have a bit more influence of Saijima's moveset. Make Kaito a bit more physical, you know? Like, I really want an action RGG game in the Dragon Engine, which is Majima Saijima. You've got the basis for Majima with the K2 Majima Saga, but just imagine having a moveset like Saijima's from 5, but have it a bit more free-flowing. Like, you're in the middle of a combo, you know, square, square, triangle, circle, where you grab a guy by the leg and swing him around and swing him into people, and then have him be like Beast from Yakuza 0, where he picks up giant objects just, like, automatically. I feel like a Saijima that's just a physical powerhouse in an action game like this would actually work really well and be really fun. Like... I feel like there's a lot of good potential there. So you asked for it. Okay, so I got this guy. That's kind of... But I'm not too negative against the DLC. The whole different style is an interesting one because that would again be like actually in the game in the past. But we are also getting a brand new style as it is. As it waits a little bit. Right, that's a slow one. Come on. Yeah, I haven't Tiger dropped in hours. I want to Tiger drop him. I didn't think he was gonna hit. There we go. Satisfied. I'm happy now. I'm okay now. I've got my fix. We can carry on. Kaito, did you just get bodied by this guy?
Stay down.
Kaito, you're better than that. You're way better than that. I need to get my HP back just a little bit before we go into the next fight. I don't think the next fight's going to be a problem, but just in case. My dude. My dude. That's one solution. My dude. My dude. Maybe in almost everything here. I want to spend as little as possible here. So a dragdoll in that? Yeah, exactly. But it would be good fun. Like, just imagine a Yakuza 5-esque Saijima, but free-flowing in this engine. It would be exceptionally good fun. Like, exceptionally good fun. So, we'll see. We'll see. I don't think Kaito's going to have different styles. I think he's only going to have the one. I think he's just going to be the physical powerhouse that we all know he is.
Welcome, sirs. Table for two?
Actually, we want to ask you a question.
This place is a Matsugane joint, yeah?
Yes, sir. Why do you ask?
We're looking for somebody.
Why would you
know a guy named Tashiro?
Tashiro?
Flashy jacket, always wears his sunglasses. You gotta know the guy.
Oh, him.
There you go. I knew you'd know him.
Any idea where he is?
Kaito. Kaito, this is... I get social distancing, my dude, but...
A customer was
that's a
giving
bit
us some
too far.
trouble, though. So he saw them out, personally.
I'm guessing they didn't go out for drinks.
Where did Tashiro take it?
Probably toward Tenkaichi Street. He said there's a back alley, nobody ever goes in there.
Smart. If you're gonna beat the crap out of someone, better to do it where nobody's gonna find you.
Sometimes I think you kind of miss doing that shit.
Anyway, let's get moving.
Right. Thanks, pal.
Oh, of course.
That's Kaito. That's Kaito. That is absolutely Kaito. But yeah, I personally don't have too many issues with the DLC stuff because they haven't really gone that hard on the DLC stuff. It's definitely, I can agree that there is potentially like room for concern, but I like what they're offering for Lost Judgment Season Pass. So I think it's one of those things that see how they do and see how they do in the future with it, because they could go very cheap with it in the future. Yo, speaking of Yagami right now, the voice of Yagami just gifted out 5 subs. Greg, thank you so very, very much. I appreciate it. How you doing tonight? Let me doing well tonight. And speaking of, you can hear him right now. And this guy called Tashiro.
Fuck! Didn't you see the sign?
Not this guy, though.
You can look, but not touch.
And the best Yakuza speedrun. Honestly, as long as it's not 10 minutes, like, for those who don't know, the speedrun of Majima Saga as a speedrun is 10 minutes. It's less than 10 minutes. When they said that the Kaito Saga is going to last 10 hours, that fills me with hope that it won't be K2 again.
Wait.
Cross D is Tashiro? Really? Yo!
Oh, congrats. You recognize
That's
the guy
sick.
your whole family's after.
Shut it, asshole! I'm just gonna... Hey! Get the hell back here! Damn it! He got away because of you!
Let me guess. You made that up to try and squeeze cash out of the poor bastard.
Any fun or interesting projects?
Like
There's this one thing that might be coming out in less than 2 weeks. You may have heard of it.
Huh. Sounds like you were
Not sure if you heard of this thing called Judgment or not.
Of course. That's how shit goes around here. It's only fair that we take his clothes.
That seems like a somewhat cool project, I suppose.
We'll give them back as soon as we're done. Won't be long. Promise.
Fuck off! You got any idea how much these threads cost?
Not a one. But you know how dangerous Kamurocho is. Should have expected somebody want to jump.
I'm sure a couple of us are excited for the 21st. I can't believe we're less than 2 weeks away. That's kind of insane.
So, are you stripping or
Then
not?
you want to play through again? We're doing it on Legend difficulty, and I'm not lying. This is hard.
You're gonna have to rip them off.
I expected it to be hard. This is hard. Tashiro's getting Tiger Drop though. He's getting Kaito. I was expecting Kaito to hit him. Come on. One thing's happening. Either Kaito's hitting him, or I'm gonna Tiger Drop him. Could just leave it a Kaito, honestly. There we go. Now let's see how Kaito does, shall we? He's missing while he's on the ground. That's good. Come on, Kaito. Kaito's deciding to taunt instead. Tashiro already wants me. Kaito's stuck behind the stairs. Come on, Kaito. Grabs him. Gets kicked out. Finally does a combo. Gets one hit in on the floor. Will Kaito dropkick in this fight? Let's find out. Slow walk up. Got the grab from behind. Still gets kicked out of it. Goes for the knee. Doesn't get the knee. Kaito, you need to do the dropkick. See if he does it from this far away. Ow! Hey. No. This goes for a punch. Tasha really wants me. Hey, hey, hey. Gets the knee at last. I love that he just has Brawler Kiryu style. Come on, Kaito. Come on, Kaito. Tashiro is actually, this is an interesting one. I never knew this. Tashiro is actually locked to fighting you in this fight. Like, he doesn't go for Kaito at all. His AI is literally locked to Yagami. Huh. That's good to know. That's very good to know. Ooh. Ooh, that's curious.
Okay. Let's just get this over with, talk.
We can trust that boy, Kaito. Kaito's
Don't
good.
want anyone walking in on this.
Shit.
Feels like the red v blue. Well, yeah, but Kaito's gonna win all the time. Because he's not going after Kaito.
Don't take his money. We're not thieves.
No, please take his money. I just spent 100k.
Wait, don't clothes count as stealing?
Like I said earlier, we're just borrowing them for a bit.
If you say so. You're the lawyer. Man, they fit even
I
better
need
than
to
I was
know
expecting.
how Yagami did his
You
hair that
good,
fast.
Doc.
That's the last thing I want to hear.
How did you dye
Anyway,
it that
you
fast?
better get to the
Because it's not a
Matsugane
wig,
office
because
and patch
Tashiro
those
still
bugs
has his
before our
hair.
friend wakes up.
Unless at some
Speaking
point we
of,
just
Kaito's
grabbed a
up.
wig at
Think
some
you can
point.
take care of him?
Huh? What do you mean?
We can't leave the guy naked outside this time of year.
Always a big softy. Sure, I'll handle him. Can't go with you anyway. Not looking like regular old Kaito.
Thanks.
Talk. Don't mess this up.
So this is...
I won't.
This is an interesting costume because you might see it in a second once we're done with this phone call.
Hello? What in the absolute fuck is this?
I love Sugiura so much.
Oh, spare me. They're not my clothes.
Okay, I'm okay.
Blew into the alley,
Yeah,
so
I'm
Yagami's
going
borrowing
to
it. Yeah, it
the
works.
All right, I'll be right over.
So here's the interesting thing about this disguise, and we figured this out from the actual speedrun. At this current point in time, I cannot get into a fight. This costume actually has the properties, because we're technically on the side of the Yakuza who are coming after us. This costume has the properties where fight spawns, like this one at the very end, you'll see here, don't bother with us. They just don't care. Even when you walk into it. And the unfortunate thing is you can't put this costume on at any time. But for this short section of the game, you cannot get into a fight. It's a special, I think it's a special kind of status just for this part of the game, because you'll also see that we can't do our sub-stories at this point. All of our sub-stories and friend events are actually off the map. So the game is basically story locked us into a portion where we can't get into any fights and we can't do any sub-stories either. Grab some drone stuff for later. Some extract stuff, of course. And then, of course, get on with the story. First, I need to meet up with Sugiura. Oh, right, Sugura's across the road. I forget that every so often. Grab whatever this is.
Sorry for the wait, Sugiura. Hey, Sugiura?
Sorry, I think you have the wrong guy. God, I just can't help it.
We don't have time for this.
I can't help it, man. That's the loudest disguise I've ever seen in my life.
Maybe you want to try planting these instead?
Sorry. It's perfect, honest.
Yeah, whatever. Can we get this over with now?
Yagami-san, I should be able to get a read on the bugs right after you set them. Just come on out when you're all done.
Got it.
So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, good to go.
God damn it, Sugiura.
It's really not that funny.
Oh! Stylish as ever, Tashiro. Me and you, we gotta hit the club sometime.
Sure. Maybe. In fact, something Tashiro would say your style is not good enough. Seems like the kind of thing Tashiro would do. Alright.
Hey, Tashiro. All clear at Emerald Hills? Glad you can take care of yourself. We got enough
I love
to
that they
worry about
use the
looking for
stock
Yagami.
okay animation for that.
By the way, mind keeping an eye on the office for me? Gonna head to the convenience store, grab a snack. I'll be back in 5.
This office is actually, like, really nicely situated right outside of a Popo. Conveniently, I'm alone now. Gotta set these bugs before he gets back. Alright, so remember when I said, you know, remember when Tsukumo said that these, you know, don't stand out?
What the?
About that. Yeah, don't stand out, by the way. Look perfectly natural. Now, more importantly, if you are after all trophies achievements, there is something that you are going to want in this room. I believe, anyway.
Suspicious.
It should be. There you go. You heard it. It is outside of the window. Oh look, a cat. So if you're going for all of your cats, that one is a bit cheeky. It's under the blind. You have to look a little bit, but you have to come over here anyway because behind this plant here, go behind this plant. Is there an outlet back there? Let's try moving this. There is indeed. I knew it. I'll put a bug here. All right, that should do it. Could use another, but this is probably fine. I just feel kind of unsatisfied to put one in Matsukane-san's room just in case. So turn around, and you can do this from the door.
Suspicious.
There you go. Great, I'll put one here too. And this puts us right in the cutscene trigger.
Hey, it's Yagami. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Now hurry up and get your ass down here.
Got it.
Beautiful.
The hell are you doing, Tashiro? You know no going in the boss's room without permission. If anything happened, it'd be on me. The hell are you ignoring me for? Say something, damn it! What the? Yagami!
Guess I'm busted, huh?
You got balls climbing into
I'm
the
a little
lion's mouth
worried about
knowing
this
you're just
fight.
gonna get eaten. Don't let this asshole leave here
I'm
alive!
gonna change the crane immediately for some crowd control here. And also to break some of this furniture, to be honest, because the furniture here is what worries me. Don't mind me. Get the juggle? Yeah, we can. Heck yeah, let's go. He just blocked the juggle, I'm upset. Get an EX action, thank you very much. Good, I wanted that guy to lose his sword. Can't do the style on that one, that sucks. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I was actually more worried about that fight than I should be. When we have a fight in here later on, that's the biggest fight I'm actually scared of. Now's my chance.
You're not getting away that easy. Say your prayers, shithead!
That's a gun.
Whoa, we have laws against those, you know. Laws? Says the guy who's trespassing.
Yep, you can juggle.
Damn it. How am I gonna get out of this?
You need a little bit more combo speed than the base combo speed. You can still do it with it, but it's very, very hard. The timing is like very, very tight. But if you hit the style change button the second that your heavy attack hits, you actually change style instantly, and certain moves actually jump the enemy into the air. When you get triple finisher, you also get more options to be able to do that.
Thanks, Sugiura.
It's one of the reasons why I feel like Judgment's combat is some of the best out of any RGG game. Like, there's not many Yakuza games where you get to Tekken juggle all the enemies, and the enemies won't stay juggled forever because the game won't allow you to, but
I think we're safe.
I'm very, very, very excited for the new style to be practicing combos with that.
That's all it takes?
Yep. Well, everything seems fine.
You can also juggle from either Tiger or Crane. It's different.
Like
it's a different combo
call
depending
already.
on the style. It's hard to pull off at first, and it is hard to pull off at first. But when you can start getting the timing down, you can actually start getting it from there.
One sec. Something about Chohan?
Definitely is
Isn't
hard
that some
at
kind
first.
of dice game? Guess he's at a gambling hall then.
So
where can you play Chohan?
We joked earlier that Hamura was just gambling for money. Guess
All
what?
we have to do is ask a gambler. And I think I know just the spot.
Actually, this is one
The one under
thing.
Koi Bride.
Yeah.
Somebody there has to know where to find
It's
Chohan
logical
in
to
this
go to
town.
Koi Bride, but I'm actually kind of surprised we don't
Guess in that
ask
case.
Mari about the
I'll handle
casino
it from
stuff.
here.
Because it would have tied back
Got
into Mari's story about being
Thanks
a
for the
gambler.
backup, though.
But yeah. So if I can find an actual tanky enemy to try this out with, and it's a lot harder to do it on the harder difficulties as well, or you'll do. So I'm gonna try and take care of everyone but Nakano. So that would have worked if that connected into the juggle. Not when I'm getting hit by the others. This is the reason why on harder difficulties you want to get rid of like the enemies first, because they will interrupt you. Okay, so if you do single, strong, that's your juggle, switch, and then you can juggle it. So the problem there is that I changed my style just a second too late.
Really, guys?
You'd also be able to change Kane Gang. Okay, I could possibly do it against one of the Kane Gang, actually. Who would be safest to do it against? Kasai. Kasai, no doubt. It's a little easier to do if you have max combo speed. It's a lot easier to do if you have boost combo speed. But there is, of course, a way that you can do it from the off, and that is your EX mode. Because your EX mode gives you an extra burst of speed. Like a massive burst of speed. So if I can get into a fight with these guys, I should be able to do it straight away. And I won't flinch from other enemies. Yo, you'll do alright. So if I do You can do it with that. Just ate all of it because I just hit took so much damage there. That's a problem. If he didn't kick, I could have done it there. Legend is hard. This is why we deal with the enemies first. Again, Leapfrog being just an amazing skill. I don't know why I didn't combo off that. So that would work, so let's try it again. So here's your light, strong change, and there's the juggle. So as you can see, the enemy isn't going to stay juggled for another full combo of Crane, but you can keep them juggled after basically a single combo. It allows you to do basically a second combo, and that's really, really useful in this game. But again, it's very, very hard to do, especially on lower combo speeds. Doable, yes, but definitely hard. Ow! Hey! Okay, don't appreciate that. On both of your styles for light strong combos, there is always a launcher on both of those. So you'll be able to launch off of those at least. Hello. Hi!
We're doing this.
No knife, no knife, no knife, no knife. Hey, that's rude. No knife. No knife. No knife. Mm-mm. No knife. Not nice. But yeah, it's very, like, I can't stress how hard it is to pull off at first, and it really is. But after seeing the gameplay footage a while back for Lost Judgment, the quick style swapping is very much still in that game. So I'm excited. I'm very excited. All it means is that we are 100% going to be able to keep doing juggles and stuff. So I'm looking forward to, like, trying the new style and trying, like, new juggle combos and stuff like that. Once again, it's always the same key. We know this is R1.
That'll do it.
And here we go. No better place to find avid gamblers. Time to start looking, I guess. It just needs someone who will know where to play Chohan, which is actually this guy right here. One thing I do want to check, though, because I haven't checked this for a while. Oh, whoops. Just breaking the establishment. What prizes do you have again? Right, you do. You have Spiritual Awakening. So, again, you have a free pass voucher here. Well, again, once you collect all of these, you get unlimited passes for the play pass. So don't ever buy play passes. Only ever get them as drops from enemies or just work on the free play pass voucher. And then you also have Spiritual Awakening. I don't remember which one this is. I don't have the money to find out either, which is a shame. This is the guy we want.
Fucking shit, look at the ass on her.
Hey, be respectful. He's saying not here to play chess. How do you even know about this place? Chess? Chess? He's definitely not here to play chess. Now let's just see if he knows anything. Hey, RGG. RGG. You want minigame ideas for the future? I know you got Shogi, and I know you got Mahjong. Bit of chess. Bit of chess wouldn't go amiss.
Hey, sorry to interrupt.
Something on my mind? Just chess.
What do you want?
Know anywhere around here a guy can play some Chohan?
Chohan, huh?
Actually,
yeah, I think there's a joint in the Champion District. Heard
can't
they're
we play it
exclusive
at
as all
the Dragon
fuck.
Palace as well?
You actually know a place? Could you maybe
These
tell
three
me
friends
the
that buy
name?
this solid chess? Yeah, exactly.
I could, sure, but
But what?
Yeah, the Tiger Drop. The Tiger Drop
Check
is
her out.
hidden in...
that chick's got the
Oh,
goods,
it's your
right?
enhanced EX boost.
Sure. I
Honestly,
guess
that
she's got
might be good for
goods.
Legend.
What's your point?
I might
I
have
wanna
to
have
try
a
and
drink with
factor
her.
that in,
Can you
honestly,
make
because on the
introductions
easy difficulty,
I have to be your
it's
wingman?
not necessary because your
Good-looking
EX
guy
just does
like
so much
you's
damage.
got a better chance of
But
sealing
Legend,
the deal, right?
man, that might actually be useful.
Look at me.
Ugh, I can't believe this. You better tell me if I do this for you.
Of course,
I
man.
need to go and check my money for the run and see if we'd have enough, because we have to factor in, obviously, buying healing items as well, because healing items is very important. Let me run out to the map real quick, just to show where old Tiger Drop is for those who don't know. I'll take that. That's a fight. Hey. They weren't expecting that. I appreciate the money, though. I do appreciate that. So, for those who don't know where the Tiger Drop is, you need your drone for this, so you can't get it at the start of the game. You have to wait until, like, partway through Chapter 1. But where the Tiger Drop is actually in this little alleyway here. This is the alleyway where in the older Yakuza games, Kamaki would sometimes hang out, or there would be the IF machine in Yakuza 3. On this corner here, this very bottom wall, up where you fly your drone, there is actually a QR code, and that is where you find the Tiger Drop. So for those who don't know where to get the Tiger Drop, that's where you get it. It is in the old Kamaki place, which is kind of nice. It's always nice when they hide collectibles and stuff in, you know, places that make sense, you know? I have to unlock the door again.
Got it.
I actually genuinely hope the QR stuff comes back for Lost Judgment. Although, saying that, just try and imagine for a second trying to find all the QR codes around the map of Izizaki Ajinsho. A map that's 3 times the size of this one. That is one heck of a treasure hunt right there. That is a big treasure hunt right there. I kind of want it. I really want it. I'm not gonna lie. I really, really want it. I like that kind of thing. I really like that kind of thing.
Mind if I join you?
Please, take a seat.
You come here often?
Go explore every inch.
You
Exactly.
bet.
Especially the
There's 3 things I
ones
love
that
in
are
life.
above head
Stiff
height.
drinks,
It would
risky
give a good
bets,
usage as well to getting the scan
handsome
QR code
men.
book.
Oh, yeah?
Because there's only I think
I want someone to
3
seduce me,
QR
like
codes
they do
in
in the
Judgment. No,
movies.
wait. 4. There's the one in the building that we did
Okay.
earlier. There's the one in the batting center. There's
Can
the
I
one
buy you a drink?
over that I just
Make
showed,
it a
the Tiger Drop, and then
martini.
there's also the one
A
below
gambling
Yagami's
woman's
office. I
drink.
think those are just the 4.
Let me guess. Vodka martini. Shaken, not stirred.
Right, you
Turns
are.
out it's Sega's official
You're a
Japanese site.
bigger
That's
movie
clever.
buff than I
That's very
expected.
clever.
Mind if I buy you one? My friend will probably want to join us too.
Oh, you only want to drink?
Huh?
I just told you I'm in the gambling mood.
Lady knows what she
So,
likes. I respect
what
it.
do you say we spice things up a bit? Here's
I
the
was
deal.
once known as something
I'll
of a poker
drink
pro
with you
myself.
if you beat me at poker.
Okay, it's a deal.
You don't actually have to beat her. That's the fun part. So,
Well, are you ready?
you're done.
Wait,
You're done tooting, I'm
You
ready.
don't have enough chips.
Wait,
I
what?
can wait. But don't leave a girl hanging.
Whoops. Be back soon.
Oh my god, I had no idea. So when we do, well, I have no webcam. So when we do the speed run of this, we talk to her and we immediately go through. The reason as to why we do that is because when you come here the first time and you have to do a round of gambling, we just quit out. So we still have our chips. But because I tried to get the trophy during this playthrough, I don't have the chips. Thank God we did the side case. That's all I'm gonna say. Hello. I'd like some chips, please. Man, because like, if I wanted to go for the thing, I'd need 150k, which I don't have. So that is very rough. Give me like 300 chips. I don't wanna blow my bank too much. Not for a round of poker.
Well.
Oh, I'm ready. Let's go play some poker.
Let's do it.
Oh, this should be good.
Yes, it should. Now, this is completely random. It's not actually... Wish you best of luck. It's not actually rigged at all. Everything that happens here is always random every single time. I'll check, you know, free check. Easy peasy. Yeah, then we might get pairs. Or, you know, nothing. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. I'm sorry. What about a pair of threes or had the world in my hands? Cool, I only had a pair of threes. It was wise to fold. I don't know what these two are doing.
Oh, you got me.
I don't know what Diva Hitomi was thinking raising on a pair of twos. That's not the kind of thing you call a bluff out on.
Seems I won.
That's life. You win some, you lose some.
Wow, what a good sport.
Actually,
You know
we
the
kind
game
of
pretty
both
well.
lost, you know.
Bet you never lose too big, huh?
There's something of an art to it, isn't there? What a team you and I would make. All right. I'll join you for this drink.
Really? Great. Let me grab my friend.
Hey,
Why are you the one having all the fun?
Because you don't
She
have
agreed
any
to drink
balls,
with
my
us
dude.
after a game. Now go grab some seats.
Wait, seriously? I owe you for this, man!
You're damn right you do. I need to know where I can play Chohan, remember?
Oh, yeah. It's in the Champion District. Only shop without a sign. You can't miss it.
Bar with no sign.
Knock on the shutter 3 times, and they'll ask you what you want.
Remember this, chat.
You respond with the password, "Can I talk to Moon?"
Knock 3 times, then the password.
Next, they'll say, "He says he wants the steak," to which you respond, "Chateaubriand Blue." And that's it. Joint's underground, but clearly that ain't a problem for you.
Thanks. That's a huge help.
Now let's get drinking.
Actually, I think I'm gonna have to pass. I need to go.
You're lost, pal. An ass like that is a once-in-a-lifetime deal.
Man's too thirsty.
She likes vodka martinis. Order it shaken, not stirred.
Love the reference.
The hell's that supposed to mean?
That's a Bond reference, my dude. I keep forgetting we got the last James Bond movie coming out next year now, right? Yeah.
Kaito-san.
Yeah, same now.
told me you'd be here.
He's definitely slimy.
So, you find out where Hamura is?
Wait, this is a cutscene. I'm stupid.
Yep, a gambling hall in the Champion District.
Really? Where at?
Apparently the only store without
I'm
a
being
sign.
pinned on Discord.
They've got the
What's going
club
on?
set up underground.
Huh, fancy. By the way, Talk, what happens when you find Hamura?
First thing I'm gonna do is vent.
Okay. That's fine.
After everything he's done, he deserves it. If I'm honest, I'd take more joy in seeing him squirm than finding the mole right about now.
Glad we're on the same page.
Let's go.
Okay, give me 2 seconds here, folks. Just need to check something real quick. Just had an interesting DM that I need to respond to. That should actually be good, I think. Yeah, that should be good actually. That should be good for now. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. This is why I need another monitor. We can have another monitor, I can have that stuff set up on the side and just deal with it. Alright, let's go to Champion District, shall we? We've got Kaito with us, so let's go have a couple of fights. Now, speaking of a couple of fights, heal. I'm absolutely going to go and grab some food over at Canrai. I'm also going to get my ass kicked. So, Kaito's going to save me. Thank you, Kaito.
And stay down.
Thank you, Kaito. Thank you, Kaito. Very, very much thank you, Kaito. Appreciate it. I'd be dead if it wasn't for Kaito. Okay. Let's grab ourselves a snack. Hello. Oh, more tree. I like more trees. Thank you, sir. I will have. Let's go for stuff we haven't had. Let's go for the grade A sirloin, the harami, the grade A harami, which we can give to Kaito. Go on, Kaito. Beautiful.
Back to it.
We want to be full HP for this. Trust me. Trust me on this one. Go on, Kaito. Oh, Kaito, we got a fight coming. We got a big fight coming. Again, I'm just running through grabbing like stuff for drones and extracts for when I need to actually like grind those out. Alright, so I know where the club is. The club is actually in the bottom right part of the Champion District. Right there in the corner. The only place that doesn't have a sign. The outer space sign isn't for it. It's for this door here. Well, this is the one that doesn't have a sign.
Yo, hold up.
Missable trophy achievement right here, folks.
Anywhere. This where we get in the gambling hall?
Reminder, you need to do specific options. So, I'll knock on the door first. How many times should I do it? It is 3 times. Which is the right-hand side.
What do you want?
Alright, now for the password, I think it started with... Can I talk to Moon? The top option.
Can I talk to Moon?
He says he wants steak. Pick one for him.
And this is, of course, on Step 2, the second password is Chateaubriand Blue.
Chateaubriand Blue.
I should have made a save before this so I could have practiced this fight later. Oh well.
Thank you for your order. Enjoy your meal.
Okay.
Nice
So
going,
the nice thing is our next missable achievement trophy isn't going to be until chapter 12. Also, for a big part of the game, we're not actually going to have any cats to find.
I could go for a steak now.
Same.
Everyone ready? Here we go.
All right, place your bets. Come on, last call. All right, I got one over here. Anyone take an even? I got an even. All
I
right.
genuinely wish this place like stayed as a gambling place after this. Like, I know we got the Dragon Palace, but like this place is cool. It's different. And I love that the gambling halls literally jump every single RGG
Go
game.
already. Hurry up.
You might recognize that sound. Hello.
Kaito-san.
I love that he's just hiding out in an underground betting area.
Let's go.
Show it.
Yes! There we go!
2-2, even.
Oh, I'm on fucking fire tonight.
Oh, you will be.
Yeah, Captain. We're just getting started.
Hey! Watch your fucking feet!
Look at the power play.
Fucking serious? Get the fuck out of here!
Look at this power move.
Such a small world, isn't it? You're not exactly an easy man to find.
Shit. Ozaki.
Again, huh? Ready, Talk?
I'm actually scared of this fight. Because it's not just Hamura, it's Ozaki and a bunch of guys. Now, the problem with this fight is that both Hamura and Ozaki have EXs. You have to be very careful and only knock one of them into their EX. It doesn't matter which one first, be careful. You do not want both of them with their EX. That and the fact that, you know, there's a whole bunch of people here all trying to murder us. I want to take care of the ads first, like, before I do anything else with this fight. I was really hoping he'd attack me. I was trying to get the tiger drop, not gonna lie. Leapfrog, very nice. Okay, I'm gonna try old leapfrog throwing stuff here, because I kind of forgot I have them. Just don't let it. See, it's good crowd control. It's not necessarily good damage. And obviously the boss is going to go against it. Whee! Guess we're going Hamura first. Love this fight theme, by the way. So, he's at half HP, you know the drill. Don't aim for Ozaki at all. We have to take care of Hamura in this fight right now. Oh, I managed to get the lead. Oh, he glitched and I didn't get the thing. Oh, Yagami, you went the wrong way. I'm just running. I'm lost. I'm just running. Do not hit Ozaki again. Do not hit Ozaki again. Let's go. It's a bit early for a tiger drop. So I want to be on this side of Ozaki because he's about to try and destroy me. Okay, so only Ozaki left. That's not too bad. Try again. Okay, he did try again. I actually think regard is going to be necessary. That's not what I want to do. Do your long punch. You tried to do it. Kaito's back. Never mind, Kaito's back. Kaito's gonna help us. Ice Cream, thank you for the 44 months. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well tonight. This hits me, I die. Alright, so I'm gonna, for the first time in this run, actually use a medkit. Thank you very much. Shit. Sorry. Like, definitely for Ozaki, Tiger dropping is gonna be so strong. He telegraphs all of his attacks. I wonder if it's a legend thing where they're just gonna all aim for me constantly. Kite, you're really messing with my groove here, my dude. I should have had a save here so I could practice this. Ozaki does just telegraph every single one of his attacks. He should be a very easy Tiger drop target. Like this, I don't want to get hit by this, but like, that's easily Tiger droppable. Okay, use your hyper armor. Sure. I need to not take these hits, but you know. I was expecting that to hit. Oh crap, that's bad. I was expecting that to connect. Kai's got it. Not good. Not good. Hey Greg, enjoy dinner. Hope you have a nice dinner. I had a nice dinner today, actually. A nice little mashed potato, sausage, and bean fest. Some butter beans, a couple of leeks. It's quite nice.
You done yet? Or do you want me to keep hitting you?
Oh, fuck you.
You hired the thief that stole.
I was gonna say Kaito's got some beef here.
It was all just a setup, wasn't it, Hamura? What, memories of looting ya? But it's all water under the bridge, isn't it? Now that I can do this.
What about the mole? Everything he does is under your command, huh? How many people has the mole murdered? All those Kyorei guys? Shintani? No way those are the only ones. Shintani, before he got murdered, was so sure the mole wasn't part of some Yakuza war. He wouldn't have said that without information to support it. And so, you had to silence him. Made the mole use Ayabe's gun to hide the trail.
Like hell I did.
Shintani knew your secret. He knew the mole murders were linked to the ADDC. All this comes right back to 89, doesn't it?
Shove it up your ass! Now hands off, or I'm gonna fucking kill you!
You seriously never listen, huh? Hamura.
The center's director, Kido. Is he the one who's behind all this carnage? Is it Kido? Is that not right?
Start talking quick, asshole. Not feeling it, huh? Then how about I kill you right here?
Kaizo-san! Kido's not our guy. And the phone call. When Shintani tried to reach the center. He wasn't trying to talk to Director Kido at all.
It does seem we received a phone call from this Shintani-san you speak of.
Do you know who he was calling?
Who was he trying to call?
Dr. Shona.
Yeah.
Hashiki, too. He was trying to get information
Yeah.
out of Shono until someone got to him. So the one I want... It's Shono, huh? Right, Hamura?
Hey! Fire!
Oh yeah, by the way,
Guess someone's got it out for us, huh, Doc?
someone set the place on fire. And it would happen to... My god. What happened to me, bloody Kengo? That's a grenade.
Let's move!
And that's why this place isn't used as a gambling hall again. It's kinda, you know. It is fire resistant. Like, that's honestly a good, clever rule for shirts to be for the Yakuza, considering, you know, stuff like that can happen.
Hamura's gone.
Well, looks like his shithead boys took him out of here.
Holy hell. I'm just glad we're still alive.
Yeah, same. But this is basically the point where I really start liking Judgment's fighting stuff. Actually, I'll leave that there for... I could use the Higashi one and then make a new one. That's fine. This is where I really start liking Judgment's story, because everything from now on kind of just escalates. And there's a good reason that I like this chapter, of course. You'll know why.
The Mole was Hamura's personal underworld assassin.
Wait, it is this chapter, right? It's not the next one. I'm being pinged again.
With a mounting threat behind them, Yagami and Kaito were forced to cut ties with Matsugane. And the two set foot down a path of no return.
Man. It's got
Finally,
an interesting email.
The name of a mastermind bubbles
I kind
to
of
the
forgot
surface.
that, you know, there's a
The
new
man
Tales
is an
game out
89
tomorrow.
Researcher, Yoji Shono.
I want to get Tales of Arise, but the trouble is, one, there's no way in hell I can stream it with everything else that I've got to do. And two, I don't think I've got time for it on my own time. I can't even find time for Great Ace Attorney, and that's just a visual novel. Although, to be fair, visual novels are long. Both Umineko parts took me like 200 hours. So, yeah. Great Ace Attorney ain't gonna take that long. It's still gonna take like a good probably 100 if I take my time. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just wait. Tales games usually go on offer quite quickly.
Of gang violence still fresh in our minds, the incident only raises tension across the city.
I hope everybody who gets Tales enjoys it.
They were desperate. Still, we did manage to talk to Hamura.
It should be
Which
the
is how you
9th
found
on
out
Steam,
Shono was
I
the one
thought.
giving him orders, right? Not Director Kido.
Unless I'm crazy.
At least that's a look he was giving us.
Which, I mean, I
can
think
tell
we all know
that
I
just
am
from a
crazy,
look.
let's be honest.
Give me a break. I don't know how else to
I'm
put it.
not gonna argue against
Well, I guess that look is all we have to go off.
Hey, did you come to taunt me or help me?
Don't be mean, Yagami-san. Of course I came to help.
Help how?
I found someone who's an expert on AD9. Looking into that research paper might be our best shot at finding more leads. And I don't know about you, but I can't understand a word of what it says.
Yeah, same.
But I found somebody who can.
I'm impressed.
You're not gonna
Good
like
work,
who this is, Yagami.
Just don't get mad, okay?
Mad? Why would I get mad?
Well, the expert I found, it's Hattori-san, the journalist you kind of hate.
What?
Please, he's written a lot of articles on 89 and has
I love the
interviewed
way
all
that Greg
top
phrased
medical
that.
researchers.
What? They're just what? I'm
That
so
guy?
tired of this
Seriously?
shit.
This has got to be some kind of joke.
He said he'd tell us what we want to know, if you asked him nicely.
He owes us.
Yeah, you know what? Let's drop it. I don't care about the paper.
This is the
Yagami-san.
plot dump exposition
What?
point, though.
That research could contain vital information for this case we're building. This isn't an opportunity we can afford to miss.
But if we ask him for help now, he's gonna want something in return later.
Honestly, I was conflicted. Like, I'm conflicted between
Hattori-san's
PC and
waiting for you at
PS5 because,
Kyushu
like,
number 1 stop.
it's one of those things that again,
Apparently
it gives us
he's
something
doing
to
a
do on
story
the
on it.
PS5. But also, I love getting
Come on,
platinum
Yagami-san.
trophies in JRPGs.
Get going.
They take a long time, but they're good fun, usually. Alright. Alright. I do have my HP right? Yes. How am I doing skill points wise? 8k. I do want ferocity. I do also want combo speed. Ferocity also helps with the juggling aspect of fights. Man, we unlocked a new skill. What new skill did we unlock? I don't even know. What did we unlock? Oh, bottomless stomach, of course. Yeah, of course. That was from the skill book, right. I do want these at some point in the casual. I think for the speedrun I'm going to go without them. We're going to focus on lunchboxes again, but I do kind of want them here. I'm very worried about the final fight, I'm not going to lie. I still don't want to up my Flux Fisher, because it's not going to work against bosses. This might be good as well. I still need to try out, when we get to our next boss, because I didn't do it in the last one, we're going to try out EX Tiger Dance of a Crane. See how much damage it actually does. The thing to know about this is that it's going to be good, if it does a lot of damage, it's going to be good in bosses that don't have the HP threshold, which is one of the bosses which is coming up. I want combo speed, but at the same time, yeah. Let's get this down. And I think next we work on HP and combo speed. I think it might be time for HP max. Because it's around this part of the game that enemies get another little... Hello? His running animation!
You asked for it.
He's so good! It's around this time that enemies get a little bit of a buff in terms of HP and defense. Usually, the nice thing about Judgment is that enemies that belong to Kasai's gang still stay relatively easy to beat. And the harder gangs are the ones that get you little, like, stronger attack, stronger defense, blah, blah, blah. It's kind of a nice way to do it, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Wanna fight? I still wanna fight, though. I still wanna, like... Damn. Damn, too early. That actually got me. I hate this taunt. I hate this taunt so much because it stops you for a couple of seconds, which on Legend ain't great.
What a waste.
Ain't great at all. Could drop me a plate instead of a thin wire, you know? You know? You know? Oh yeah, actually, while we're here, hold up. I'll do this fight, and then while we're here, something that I haven't done that I'm supposed to do. Ah, I didn't leapfrog the guy. So I did juggle this guy. No, I didn't. I did for a second, and then he went down. There's one of your other setups, by the way. They don't stay stunned for long. I was trying to Tiger Drop. Thank you. I was trying to do the Tiger Drop.
Stay down.
I'm wondering if Tiger Drop's going to be good for the final boss, honestly. So whilst I'm here, we do know we had a little talk with a certain cat lover in here. Keep going forward. Absolutely, these items on the way, because there's only some items you can get whilst in the drone, and they're all on these like higher elevated places, as you can see. Small screen, get anywhere. Should be somewhere around here, whilst fighting the wind once again. Hello. Hi. I don't think that worked. Hi there. Hello. So back at me again. You won't. Hope that counts. Really? I have to get close. I have to get close. Because that's the cat we're looking for. There we go. Yeah, you have to get close. I hear a cat just now. It really is way up there. Maybe it's Tabby Nekomiya I'm talking about. Yep. Yeah, you have to do it like this. So. That's gonna be the one. Sure, Nekomiya-san would appreciate picture. Good picture. Cat's ass. It's doing fine.
Hello?
Nekomiya-san, I sent you a text out the right one. What a relief. Yes, that's him. All right, fantastic work. There's one more to go. Okay, looks like there's only one more to go. Anyway, our last little runaway critter is a black cat. Apparently he lives on Pink Street and is quite fond of the ladies. That's really the only hint I have for you. So far, that seems rather vague. No problem, I got this under control. He's real cute. In fact, he's probably talked to the town. I hope he's doing okay. Likes women, huh? Guess I'll find this cat the hard way. Not really. There's a club over on Pink Street. Like, the first time you hear that, you already know he's over by the club. Like, just right over here. Leave me alone. No fight this time. Leave me to be. There is, of course, a club over yonder. So, are you down here, you cheeky little muffin? Are you down here, you cheeky little rascal? No. I was wrong. Seen a cat? Yeah, alright, good talk. Good talk. Nice doors, by the way. Nice talk, by the way. It should be around here somewhere. Oh, I'll take that. Thank you. I don't remember which club it was, but Pink Street is full of clubs. Why did you not do the thing again? Better be afraid. Tiger got right in the dick. Ouch.
What a waste.
Hey, Corsica, be doing well. Now, I'm not going to dignify that with a response. I hope you realise. Where are you at? Where are you at, Mr. Cat? Where are you? Oh, wait, hang on, it's you. There it is. There it is. I can go shopping for dentals on here. There's a black cat over there. Maybe it's the one Nekomiya-san was talking about. Is there something I can help you with? Oh, are you his owner? No, that's just a stray. But I do know the guy who takes care of him. Oh, really? He sure is a cute little fella. I was actually thinking of bringing him home with me. But if someone's looking for him, then I suppose I should leave him be. Hold that for a moment. Let me contact him and see if we can work something out. Yagami-san, were you able to find him? I think you should come and see for yourself. Huh? Is something going on? Yes, there is. Ah, now I get it. She wants to raise him as her own. Got it. If that's the case, then please don't let me stop you. I'm just glad this little guy found himself a good home. Sure you're going to be okay with that, Nekomiya-san? You won't be able to blog about him anymore. It's true that I'll miss him, but if someone's willing to welcome him into their family, then I'm sure he would live a better life. Please, take good care of him. Wow, you really do have a soft spot for animals, Nekomiya-san. Especially the ones that can't fend for themselves. All those pampered pets at the pet shop? I leave them for the other guys. After all, I'm a street cat man. Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to run a blog called Nekomiya's Newsletter, would you? Huh? If you know about my blog, then does that mean you're one of my subscribers? Are you one of my subscribers? Twitch.tv/Roof/subscribe? Ah, I knew it. So it is you. And yes, I've been subscribed to you for a long time now. You can even say I'm one of your biggest fans. You can sub for free with Twitch Prime. Really? Wow, I'm flabbergasted. The first person I met who actually reads my stuff. It is September. Your subs are 20% off. Now that I see you in person, you kind of remind me of a cat yourself. I'm into that sort of thing. I ain't judging. Oh, wow. I guess that's awesome. So would you, like to grab some tea with me? Doesn't have to be now, but dude, you're gonna have a cat-tailed butt plug by the end of the evening. Let's want to talk cat to the incredible Nekomiya-san. Damn right, sellout. Ice cream, thank you for the bits. That would be great. To date, then. Yagami-san, I owe you one. I mean, look at me. I'm gonna have some tea with a girl who reads my blog. Here's a little treat before I go. I did have you running all over the place, so money good. Then go chasing her away, Nekomiya-san, because this kitten's yours to keep. Trophy for City Reputation 10. Who's this from? Oh, King's gone. Kim, I don't give a fuck. And you'll see Nekomiya-san is now walking around town. So, whenever you meet your friends, hello, jackass? Whenever you meet your friends, they'll give you a bow. And you can actually get an upgrade that gives you a little bit of EX every time they do that. Jackass. Give me some bentos. I need more bentos. Nice. Also, I need some top disease. No. I don't have that. Hey, let's go head to Kyushu. Fight these guys on the way.
Let's finish this.
What I wanted to do, but you know. works. That works. That works. No money? No. No one ever drops me money anymore. Kyushu's just down here. Oh. Empty bottles. And here is Hattori. Well, actually, whoa, wait, before that, man, this place was whatever. Food wasn't bad, but the presentation, lame. Yeah, it's like they tried to make it look boring. Certainly not chatter-worthy at all. Wouldn't even make a decent meme. Why don't we get out of here and grab some dessert? For sure. Let's go hit up Midori. What was all that about? Dissing the ramen? You don't diss the ramen? What the heck? Oh, Yagami-san. Come on in. Excuse me, I'm trying to speak to the guy that's currently taking pictures of your food right here. Everything okay? You don't seem like your usual self. Huh? Ah, it's nothing. Really? You sure about that? Well, in all honesty, I realize that ramen hasn't caught on with the younger crowd. And I can't put my finger on why. There's a head scratcher for sure. Plus, I think your ramen tastes amazing. You're too kind, Yagami-san. I wish it were as simple as taste, but that's not all young people are after these days. What do you mean? It's this whole social media thing. Kids nowadays are hooked on it. Everything they see and do, they'll snap a picture and share with the entire world. Yeah, sounds about right. Unfortunately, our ramen isn't quite suited for this online environment because we make it simple and traditional. I see. Guess it's a sign of the times. And it kills me when customers crowd around a spot just because they make a smiley face out of the fish eggs or something. Make fancy ramen of your own. And why don't you try concocting something fancy of your own? Huh? Why don't you cook up a hot new ramen design to catch people's attention? You make a decent argument, but I feel it's almost a sin to attract customers based on visual appeal alone. Yes, I want to create a ramen that both looks and tastes appealing. For example, how about a ramen topped with your honey marinated chashu? That way you'll be using your tried and true ingredients in a more innovative way. Specially crafted ramen that accentuates both form and flavour. Yeah, you know what? I can do that. That's the spirit. I know you've got what it takes to make the trendiest ramen in town. Roger that. I'll get right to work. Can't wait. And before I talk to you. So what? Again, you have to clear up your shop, dude. Unbelievable.
Hattori-san.
Oh, I didn't notice you there, Yagami-san.
Not for that entire conversation.
A phone camera to take pictures for your article.
Yeah, you do now. Yeah, you do.
Is plenty high nowadays. You have a problem?
Not really, no. Just didn't know sensationalist food columns were a thing.
I only report on things that interest me. That's my professional philosophy.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Well, is it gonna take a while? I'm here to talk.
Don't worry. I'll be done soon.
I just gotta prop the food properly. I gotta make sure the lighting is right. I gotta make sure my shadow is not in the shot.
Alright, I'm done. Thanks for stopping by, Yagami-san.
I do love that you just talk to him again. That's all you do. You don't have to wait.
Kinda strange sharing a bowl of ramen with you. I thought the day would never come.
Can you not?
Relax, Yagami-san.
This looks less like we're having a bowl of ramen together, more like an actual face-off.
Are you still working for Kajihira?
I'm not sure I'd go that far. He just calls me in for favors every now and again. Helps to be on good terms with the guy. For my job, you know?
Uh-huh.
It'd be nice to be close with you, too, Yagami-san. I heard you were the one who discovered Shintani-sensei's corpse, after all.
I'm here to talk 89. If that's not what this is about, I'm not sticking around.
All right. But you'll owe me for this.
This is why I didn't want to talk to him. Which, yeah, fair enough.
Generally, drug development starts with the discovery of a compound that can treat a given disease. That compound becomes the candidate for a drug. They then test its effects on animals, after which the drug heads to clinical trials. which is a nicer way of saying human experimentation, by the way. As for the process, it can take years, sometimes even longer, to ensure a drug is truly safe for public consumption.
Yeah, it's tough. I get it.
How you got me
Before
sounds
now,
bored.
Alzheimer's
Yeah,
drugs
whatever.
have only been able to slow the progress of the disease. None can cure it completely. But Director Keto's 89 proved remarkably effective at doing just that when tested on mice. If it can work on humans as well, maybe we can finally kiss Alzheimer's goodbye.
I mean, it would be
At least
very,
that's what
very
the
legendary,
paper they
that's for
published
sure.
a year ago claimed.
Interesting.
Yagami-san.
Hmm?
In this country, 1 in 4 people over the age of 80 is affected by dementia. That means for a couple in their 50s, there's a good chance that one of their parents has it. And the odds that one member of that couple will develop it themselves is 50-50. No matter how you look at it, dementia is an inescapable issue. If I ever experienced symptoms myself, I'd go to the doctor straight away. In some cases, they can slow the progress enough that you can even keep working. I guess my point is, dementia is not something to fear. It's a possibility to prepare for. Our biggest enemy is ignorance
No, I
and
do
apathy.
kind of fear it. I've had
Kinda
family
reminds
members
me of
literally die to it.
Yeah, if you say so.
I've seen how they've changed. I do fear
Good.
it.
I'd like to give you a rundown of what exactly Alzheimer's is then. You
Alzheimer's
interested?
is fucking nasty. That's what it is.
Well, you're gonna, even if I say no, right?
You bet I would. Now let's begin. Out of all the diseases that can cause dementia, Alzheimer's accounts for roughly 70% of cases. It's believed to be brought about by buildup of a protein
It really
called
does
amyloid
fucking
beta
suck.
in the brain.
Like,
When that happens, nerve cells start dying off and the brain
we'll talk
begins
after
to
this
atrophy.
cutscene. It's good news.
So to put this in layman's terms, waste buildup kind of shrinks the brain.
That's one way to put it, yes. But even that is just a theory at this point. There's still much to learn about Alzheimer's.
And when your brain shrinks?
Your memory is impaired. Let me explain. There are 3 processes involved in memory: encoding, storage, and retrieval. Alzheimer's
Like a
impairs
hard
the
drive.
first step, encoding. This makes it near impossible to remember new things.
Like a hard drive.
I'll give you an example that stuck with me. When doctors asked a dementia patient the date, they had no problem producing the correct answer. But when asked the year, the patient said 1952. Their mind was stuck decades in the past.
Yeah.
You see, dementia not only inhibits new
Just like a
memories,
hard drive, get an
but
SSD.
jumbles the ones you already have as well.
I think I get it.
I think I
I get it.
Good.
Yeah.
So how exactly does 89 cure Alzheimer's?
According to their research, when they injected 89 into the test mice,
If there is ever,
brought about a
like,
process
if there is
known as
ever
autophagy.
actual
Which is what?
solution for Alzheimer's,
It's a Greek
that will
word
be
that
a
means
literal miracle drug.
self-devouring.
And it
That's
really
what
will.
your body starts to do to its own proteins. In other words, all the amyloid beta built up
It's
in
the same with
mice's
cancer.
brains began to
No, this is the PS5 version.
Instantly.
Yes. And once it was all gone,
This is the
their
beautiful, silky
Alzheimer's
smooth
stopped
60 FPS
progressing
PS5 version.
entirely.
It's beautiful. That's why
The
I'm
most
getting trophies, because the
shocking
trophy
thing
that's
is
in the
that
PS5
even
version
brain
is different
cells
from the
which had
PS4 version.
lost function were
Wait,
able
it's
to
mostly the same, but
As
it's,
one
you know,
researcher
separate
put
lists.
it,
You know what I mean?
it's as though the brain turns on a backup generator. If they can bring about similar effects in humans,
They'll have a cure for Alzheimer's.
that's right. There are millions of patients worldwide, and that number is growing steadily every day. If they actually complete this drug, it could truly change the world as we know it.
Yep, really
It's
good.
nothing short of a dream drug for both buyers and sellers.
See, that's true, it really would be a dream drug. But,
If you ask me, it sounds too good to be true.
yep.
Excuse me?
I mean, The vice director of the ADDC suspected something fishy was going on with her. But when he started digging around, someone offed him to keep their secret safe. Made it look like a brawl so nobody'd get suspicious.
What kind of secret are we talking?
Like the drug's effects being falsified.
No, there's no chance of that.
Huh? How do you know?
Since the announcement of AD9, countless animal tests have proven successful. It's no fabrication. One test after another, they've proven its viability.
Yeah, but that's animal testing.
And you're sure?
Yes. I'm of the mind they should push forward faster, even if the paper was a little rough around the edges. After all, dementia drugs are being developed all around the world. It would be a shame if someone beat them to the punch, both for the ADDC and for Japan. Kido-san is far too cautious. This is no time to be testing on animals. They need to move to clinical trials and get this thing out.
By which you mean...
experimenting on humans.
Human experimentation.
Yep.
Wait.
Yep.
What's
He's
wrong?
got it.
Oh, nothing. Just... Are you
Yagami,
absolutely sure
Yagami's having a
there's nothing off
Sherlock
about 89?
moment, you know, those
there
really
is
stupid moments in the TV series where he starts flinging around words and stuff. Yep,
Kido-san
that's it.
is listed as the sole
He just had one of those.
89 research. But in truth, he only put his name on the paper to lend it credibility.
His
The key
mind
researcher
palace.
was someone else entirely. A guy you know too, man by the name of Shono.
Oh, hey,
So
look
the
his
one I
name.
want.
Yeah, keeps popping up.
It's Shono, huh?
Again and
So you're
again and
saying
again.
Shono's the creator of 89?
Seems so. The paper would never have gained such worldwide traction without Kido-san, though. They needed a leading expert to rubber stamp the research and make it seem more official. That kind of thing is pretty common, though. Not really a cause for concern.
Tori with the actual knowledge. But yeah, the start of this chapter is the plot dump part. We've got a lot of cutscenes coming up after this, let me tell you.
Shono, what's your role in all of this?
There's lots coming up. So we'll get into a fight or two before we go over there, I think. At least we'll try if there's enemies around those. That's a lamppost. There's the enemies next to the sub-story. Damn it. But yeah, reviewing the case is like your plot dump exposition point. It happens in every RPG game where you get like one point where there's a bunch of plot stuff. This is Judgments.
Must we?
Thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks. I'm just trying to run up this wall to kick you. You want to take it, Tiger Drops? I'll satisfy my urges. I've got to satisfy my urges. I have to satisfy these urges.
Really, guys?
Oh, good news. Yeah, right. Of course. So my uncle in the hospital. He is off of the drain. He went for a scan today, and it looks like his temperatures are starting to normalize. They don't know. They don't know exactly 100% what's going on, but basically they think his body's just had a bit of a reaction to like the anesthetic and stuff like that, and it's just working its way out of his body. He just needs to be there for a few days just to keep an eye on him, etc. But he's on the mend, so that's the good news. That's the good news. He's on the mend. Can you get a bit closer, just a tiny bit? Just a tiny bit, tiny bit closer. Thank you. Whoa, nice dodge. There we go.
And stay there.
There we go. Yeah, it doesn't top Yakuza Freeze. It's still a long bit of like exposition. It's not quite as bad as Yakuza Freeze. Just sits you there for 30 minutes listening to the Japanese Solid Snake, which honestly ain't a bad thing. Let's be honest. Who is of course also the voice of Adachi in LED. Alright, so we've finished out their menu. Couple of extra skill points. We'll do one more fight before we go back to the office. Do our plot dump exposition point.
Really?
What happened to my leapfrog there? Question mark. What happened to my running up walls? Question mark. Thanks. You all knew that was coming.
Really, guys?
I'm satisfied now. Yeah, he's gonna be the new Jigen, which actually it's one of those harsh things where it's like, you know, eventually voice actors are gonna move on or unfortunately pass away, and Jigen's voice actor he's been Jigen's voice actor since like almost, I think since the very beginning. Like, the man has been doing it for an exceptionally long time. But honestly, Akio as a replacement, oh, that's a good replacement. Oh, that's a very, very good replacement. That is an exceptionally smart replacement
welcome
right
back.
there.
Hey there, Yagami-san. The gang's all here, huh?
How did things go with Hattori-san? Did you learn anything useful?
Yeah, drugs.
Yes.
Shono, drugs, that's the plot. I've summed it up. We don't have to have 30 minutes of cutscenes, but we do.
Wait, are you saying
You
there
meant to
isn't
agree with that?
actually
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
up with
Yakuza 3's
89?
plot dump
That's what
exposition
Hattori
is
said,
just...
yeah.
It's like, they couldn't
the
find a
first
good
time I'm
way to
hearing about
tie
Kyo not really
Yakuza
being
3's
involved,
plot
though.
together, whereas with
possible
Judgments,
Shono's
at least
hiding
we're
the
still
truth from even
free-flowing
him.
with it, you know?
Maybe. But first, one term in particular stuck with me from my chat with Hattori-san.
Shono.
Which is?
Human experimentation.
Oh, I mean, I guess that
Go on.
too, I suppose.
Apparently, 89 is just about ready to be tested on real human subjects.
Well, that's gross. Side effects include bloating, blindness, and death, right?
Knock it off.
Those are also
What's
my side
bothering you
effects
about
after
that,
I have a
Yagami-san?
barbecue, honestly.
Well, it's just... I've just been thinking... What if all these murders were secretly experimental trials for 89?
You're serious?
If Shono's the one behind all this...
What? You think this guy Shono went out, hired an assassin, and started killing people?
Guess it's a bit of a stretch, huh?
Even if these people were test cases, why would Shono have to murder them? If this is a dementia drug, not some kind of chemical weapon.
No, but what if it really did have some kind of crazy side effects, though? Like, they didn't want to kill the people, but they ended up dying anyways.
It was perfectly fine when they tested it on mice, though. If it ended up killing someone, then... Wait a sec.
Yeah, wait a sec is right.
Yeah.
We're on the same page here.
Starting to get it.
What if 89 was completely harmless to mice, but lethal when introduced into the human body?
What if
If that was the case, they'd need to perform a ton of experiments to make sure it was fixed. Which is why they killed all those Kyorei guys.
If Shono needed to silence those Yakuza, he might have resorted to using the mole.
Back it up. If they're testing a drug, wouldn't they want to use it on an actual patient? I mean, it's not like those Kyorei guys all had Alzheimer's or anything.
That's true.
Actually, it says here that they test new drugs on healthy humans as well.
Yeah, you need a
They're the
big
control
like
group to
wide
make sure
case
the drug
for
is
it.
safe.
Yeah, eventually. It wouldn't make any damn sense for him to start on anyone but real patients, though.
But...
Just give it a rest. Try taking this seriously for once.
Kaito, please.
We are taking this seriously.
Says the dumbass kid who keeps spouting tinfoil hat shit about goddamn human experiments.
The only dumbass here is the guy who can't consider all the possible options.
Oh, is that right? Next you're gonna tell me they experiment on old man Waku too. Fucking idiots.
Kaito?
What?
That incident 3 years ago at the ADDC. The guy
Kaito,
who
you
died,
clever son of a
Waku-san.
bitch.
Didn't he have Alzheimer's?
Hey, I think you're onto something.
Huh?
Think about it, Kaito-san. Waku-san was an Alzheimer's patient at the center. We know for a fact that Okubo didn't kill him, but they never tracked the real murderer down.
What if the motivation for that murder was a human experiment for 89?
Alright, cool your fucking jets. That happened 3 years ago. 89 didn't even exist back then.
True, it was only announced last year. But all the research that went into that paper would have reached way further back.
Huh? Wait, are we really onto something?
It's hard to say for sure, but it's worth looking into at the very least.
How the hell do you look into that, though? That's our boy Kaito. And once more, under the breach.
I have a few more thoughts about this whole human experimentation theory. Mind if we continue?
Hell yeah. I actually quite like that the game gives you this option to go and do stuff if it's like too
Sure.
exposition
Let's do
heavy
it.
for you. That is nice.
Okay, so let's say Shono did experiment on Waku-san. Why would he do that? They normally do a lot more to ensure a drug is safe before it enters clinical trials. What was his motive for testing it then?
Let me think. Would Shono have broken protocol and experimented on
Maybe he
Waku?
wanted to try his groundbreaking new drug on a real live human as soon as possible. If it worked, he'd have the cure. And he'd have it without dealing with all the red tape these things go through. It would have saved him years.
That's possible. I guess Shono was surrounded by dementia patients. One little test wouldn't be a big deal, and if it succeeded, his drug would save the world. If it meant curing Alzheimer's sooner, he might have been okay accepting the risk.
But instead of doing what it was meant to do, 89 had a horrible side effect. Death.
That is a pretty bad side effect.
The more I think about it, the more it feels like this is how it all went down.
That's kind of the one side effect that you don't want.
But now, even though he knows the risks, he's still experimenting and using the mole to do it. I know this is all just a theory.
Just a game
pieces all
theory.
seem to fit together.
Don't. Don't.
Going down that path, Yagami-san, that means Okubo really
Don't.
was innocent, yeah? But he murdered his girlfriend right after. I mean, that's why he's on death row.
Quit it, Sugiura. We'll get to that later.
That's the video game's way of saying, hey, we'll resolve this a little bit later. Round 3.
So, to summarize our theory so far. It all started 3 years ago when Shono
See, this is
accidentally
less
killed a patient
plot
during
dump
the 89
exposition and
test.
more, you know, we're trying to figure out
But
what's
those
going
tests
on, and
are
it actually
still
leads to like
ongoing.
the second half
That's
of the game,
why
which is
Hamura
nice.
had all those Kyorei guys killed.
But wait, how would a guy like Shono get wrapped up with Yakuza and assassins? Your run-of-the-mill researcher wouldn't have the cash or connections for that shit.
But about that.
But what if someone close to him did?
Someone Shono knows who's got Yakuza ties? The hell could that be?
That is, of course, Ryusuke Kido, director of the ADDC.
Ryusuke Kido, director of the ADDC.
Oh, I see what you mean. Kido would have access to ADDC funding. There's even been talk of him having ties to the Yakuza somehow, right? I think you've cracked it, Yagami-san. It had to be Kido.
I don't know if that's really true.
Why?
Think back to the 89 press conference. You remember the look on Kido's face? He was so proud, innocent even. But if he knew about all this human experiment shit, no way he'd look
Because
like that.
there's another.
Kid's got a point.
Then maybe he was only told about the experiments after the conference took place. That would still make sense, right? First, Shono gets Kido to sign off on the 89 paper and publicly gives him all the credit. Thrilled about the possibilities, Kido proudly presents the research at that press conference. There's no turning back after that, even if he found out about the experiments. That's probably how Shono got Kido
Again,
on
I
his
love
side.
that every time you see
He then
Shono,
used
he's got
Kito's
this
funding and
look.
connections to bring in Hamura and the Mole. It feels like all the pieces are falling into place.
The game does a very good job of foreshadowing
That
this.
Kito's not actually the one in charge.
Right. Shono is behind everything.
Let's say you're right. When did Shono start using this guy? When was the mole's first murder?
First time Shono actually used an assassin would have to be, it is of course, 6 months ago, when Hoshiki died.
Probably Hashki's death 6 months ago.
And why do you say that?
It's not Waku.
Hashki inching closer to the truth about 89 was a serious problem for Shono. But as we know, Shono was in a taxi at the time of the beating. Meaning someone else must have been responsible for Hashki's death.
The man in the black raincoat. He's the Mole?
Yeah. Only the best of the best assassins would have the skill to do what they did to Hashki.
Can't argue with that.
Who knows how close Hashki was to finding out about the human experimentation before he died.
Yeah, and if he had, that would have been the end of the line for Shono. Seems like a plausible motive to me.
So what, everything just makes sense? I don't know.
Looks like Sugiura still isn't totally on board.
If you have something to say it.
I mean, this is still just a theory, right? It all sounds almost too convenient.
What do you mean?
If Shono killed Wakusan at the ADDC 3 years ago, then Okubo, the primary suspect in the case, would be totally in the clear.
Yep. Already proved that in court, remember?
But Okubo, he killed his girlfriend right after. He stabbed her over and over. Even set the place on fire. Reeked of booze, too, even though he was supposed to be dry. Defend him all you want. The guy's a murderer. That's why the whole thing was such a big deal. Everyone realized the court made a mistake. It took the death of an innocent girl for them to realize that Okubo probably did it after all. Yet here you are, claiming the court got it right. Claiming Okubo's innocent. But you just don't want to feel responsible for Emi Terasawa's death. That's it, isn't it?
Enough, Sugiura. You're way out of line, and you don't know shit.
Look, I know I get swept up in my emotions pretty easily sometimes. All the same, I'm trying to be fair here.
Are you?
So if we want to treat Yagami-san's theory like it's the truth, then we'll have to figure out whether or not Okubo is innocent. If he actually killed Wakusan.
And how are you suggesting we do that?
It's simple. We just go to Okubo and ask if he did it.
You want to talk to him face to face? Meeting with a death row inmate isn't that easy.
A lawyer like you should have no problem setting that up, right?
Shinpei Okubo is still in jail, and I could meet him, but...
He can't stand me, though. From day one, Okubo insisted he was innocent, that he didn't kill Emi. But I abandoned him. Told him he'd be better off just giving up.
Fine. But that's a pretty weak excuse for not going to talk to him now. If you really want to pursue this case, you don't have a choice, Yagami-san.
Well?
Hoshino-kun.
Yes?
Let's go talk to Okubo. Think you can arrange that for me?
I can try. Let me get in touch with the prison.
Thanks. I'll be at Genda's if you want to find me. Looking over the old case files.
All right.
Yup. Alright, we're off. Let's head on over to the Genda Law office. Man, the humidity tonight is just disgusting. Disgusting. It's horrible. Like, this heat wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for the humidity. It's just so bloody humid. Damn it! I could have got the thing off, but nope. Getting behind from a baseball bat guy. I really don't want to go back in on that guy, Yagami. I think we're gonna have to use the bowling ball. I think it's only fair that we use the bowling ball. Ow? Son? What the fuck? Hello, sir. Here is a bowling ball. Oof. Ouch. Damage. Ow. Wasn't sure if that would kill me or not. Damn, you are a strong man. Ow. I was trying to tiger drop, I fucked up the timing. I should probably stop trying to tiger drop at this point. He says. Maybe trying to go for the tiger drop. Yeah, no. That's not gonna fly. I can't leapfrog. Nah. There we go. Got it. Jesus Christ. That was harder than it should have been. Way harder than it should have been. Well, let's grab some fresh bentos, I guess. Hi. I need bentos again. Oh, I just keep coming here and buying more and more bentos. Oh, I still have my sushi sets. Yo, hold on. I should go and equip those as well. Alright, where's my items? Let's dump this bento for this bento. And this bento for this bento. Nice. Nice. Wait, get in the law office. That's right. Get in the law office, that's right. I stood there for a second, I was like, wait, wasn't I supposed to go to the place? No, that's later. Nope, going back to the law office first. There's our friend over on the right. He won't even say hello to us.
Oh, Yagami. You need something?
Mind if I look over a case file? The ADDC one from 3 years ago. I'm seeing Okubo soon.
Huh? What do you mean you're seeing Okubo?
Hold on. I'll go pull the documents up.
Thanks, Ari-san.
How's it going, Yagami-san?
Oh, not bad. What do you have there?
The files for Emi Terasawa's case. I thought they might be useful too.
Well,
Yagami-san, I think you should look them over if you're going to talk to Okubo. If you really don't need them, just leave them here. I'll put everything back later.
Let's read those files, shall we?
Emi Terasawa, 26 years old at time of death. December 2nd, 2015, about 11 p.m. Her body is found on the second floor of a burnt-out apartment building. 15 stab wounds to the chest, presumably inflicted while she was still alive.
Presumably?
Cause of death, blood loss. No ash in her lungs, so she didn't inhale any smoke. Emi died before the fire started. Shinpei Okubo, the victim's boyfriend and roommate, was found at the scene and arrested. Murder weapon is thought to be a kitchen knife. It was covered in Okubo's prints. Okubo was wasted out of his mind when firefighters arrived at the apartment.
Okubo-san is not a violent person. And he hasn't even had a drink in over 6 years. Not a single drop since the incident.
But Okubo claims he doesn't remember ever drinking, that he woke up surrounded by flames. He's pleaded innocence from day one.
Yagami. Do you really have to do this? Go see Okubo, I mean.
Yeah, looks like I do.
But why?
I need to know if he was really innocent. If he killed Waku-san 3 years ago. I'm going to find the truth, Kenta-sensei.
What? In just one little prison chat?
Well, either way, I never felt like I closed the book on this. I should have done this years ago. I mean, yeah, I defended him in court. But we didn't have anything definitive to prove his innocence. The only thing the ruling said was that they couldn't conclusively prove his guilt. Meaning for the public at large, he as good as did it. Okubo got laid off from his job, and had his personal details smeared all over the internet.
Yeah.
The guy barely even went outside. Couldn't sleep at night without his pills. But I didn't ask him about any of that. Didn't really care either. Until one day, Okubo gave up his years of sobriety, started drinking, stabbed his girlfriend to death.
And what? You think that's your fault?
Why did Shinpei Okubo kill Emi Terasawa? If it's anyone's fault.
I helped set a murderer loose on the world. In other words, Emmy died because of me.
What the fuck?
I'm not gonna let you do this to yourself. Do you remember your dad's last case? Must have been almost 20 years ago. Do you, Yagami?
Yeah. No way I could forget.
The defendant in that case raped and murdered a 15-year-old girl. At least that's what they said he did. Everyone in the damn country thought that guy deserved to get executed. No thoughts of innocence, except from your dad. You know how it all went down after that. He gave the prosecution what for. Your dad never compromised his ideals, no matter what. He said a lawyer's job isn't discovering the truth, or even knowing it. It's proving the prosecution doesn't have enough evidence to convict. Do you understand? That's how he saw the defense's role. It takes some real guts to say that. That's why you looked up to him. And you would have never become an attorney without his influence.
In the beginning, sure I did. But you know, a lot happened afterward. With my dad, and with me too.
Yeah.
It's possible the defendant actually was guilty. Raped the girl, killed her in cold blood. He disappeared almost immediately after the trial. So, all of the hatred, all of the anger people felt, was thrown onto my dad. Not long after, he and my mom were killed by the victim's father.
Such
Even
a dark
so,
scene, that one.
I don't think your old man did anything wrong. Our job's showing that the prosecution doesn't have enough evidence, not finding the truth. And when you defended Okubo the first time around, that's exactly what you did. Listen to me, Yagami. You didn't do anything wrong.
Sure, I get what you're saying. But a girl burned to death because I was good at my job. Ever think about how that feels?
What?
It's easy to sit back and tell me I did nothing wrong, but put yourself in my shoes. Could you say you did the right thing?
That's enough! How long are you gonna let this dominate your life?
For as long as I live. Yagami speaking.
Hey, it's Hoshino. I've arranged our chat with Okubo. Meet me at the taxi stand on West Shichifuku Street. I'm on my way there now.
Got it. Thanks. I appreciate the concern.
I've said all I wanted to say. It's fine. I half knew you weren't gonna listen anyway.
That's why Genda's a good dad.
Genda-sensei.
Hmm?
You and I both saw what happens when you don't pursue the truth. I can't let that go. I won't.
Aww. Aww. Alright, let's go grab this taxi.
Over here, Yagami-san.
Hey, Hoshino, you better jump out that window. Let's go. 100% play 4 and 5. 100% don't skip any games. Even if you have to take a break, take a break. Just don't skip games.
Long time no see. Yagami-sensei.
Yeah.
Punished Okubo.
It's been a while.
Metal Gear.
I apologize. I've been alone all this time. Talking is...
Don't worry. We're not in a rush here.
You look so different.
Yeah. I haven't been back in the courtroom since the last day of our case.
Meaning you're not a lawyer?
Oh,
Not quite.
lawyer
I'm a
detective, baby.
In Kamurocho.
Got a second job class.
And that's all my fault?
Hey. Sorry. This isn't what I came here to talk about today. 3 years ago, at the ADDC, did you actually murder Waku-san or not?
What? Yagami, I don't understand. You know I'm innocent. I didn't murder Waku-san. Or Emi-chan. Why won't you listen to me? I've told you time and time again, I didn't kill anyone! Why won't people just believe me?
The prosecution had more than enough evidence to convict you for Emi's murder. It was an open and shut case. There was nothing we could do.
Of course not. How am I gonna win when my own lawyer doesn't believe I'm innocent? Don't think I couldn't tell. Every time you went up there and tried to clear my name, you looked like you were gonna puke.
So, Okubo-san, you really didn't do it either time?
Hoshino, not the time.
That's what I've been saying all along.
Not the right question, my dude.
My name is Hoshino from the Genda Law Office. If you don't mind, we have a theory about the ADDC incident you were on trial for.
I do mind. It doesn't have anything to do with me.
But don't you
Hoshino's
want to
got
know
balls.
who really killed Waku-san?
Gotta give him that.
It was an ADDC researcher by the name of Yoji Shono.
I remember him. But you're saying he did it? Why, though?
Here, let me explain. Waku-san's death was an 89-related accident. That's our theory, at least. The drug must have killed him on the spot. Shono panicked, searching for a place to hide the body.
Which led him to my truck, huh?
Yeah. It must have been the only option he could think of. Things may have turned out differently had you actually reported finding Waku-san's body. But as we both know, that's not what happened.
Why did you... Yeah. Maybe the police would have actually suspected Shono instead. Why did he hide the body? It's so suspicious.
Was because I buried the body?
Why the fuck did you bury the body, you
It was
dumbass?
a better stroke of luck than Shono could have ever asked for. After all, the cops never even suspected him.
If you find a dead body, you don't just go, oh, I'll be implicated in this crime and hide the body. Yeah, sure, that's a
God
good idea.
damn it! I don't know what the hell I was thinking back then.
That's true.
It all happened so fast. I opened the truck, and the body was there. Naturally, I panicked. The police never would have believed I didn't kill the guy. Of course not. Why would they? I already had a criminal record, too. I was a fool.
Okubo. So you really were innocent after all, huh?
Do you even need to ask?
I guess not. Thank you.
Yagami-san?
Yagami-sensei! What about Emi? Aren't you gonna ask me about her? I told you before I never would have killed her!
I want to believe you. I really do. But I already did everything I could. I searched non-stop for some kind of hint. But a guy can only spend so long poring over burnt scraps of evidence. After 3 years, I'm not holding out much hope.
So... guess the real killer is still out there. Just biding his time, waiting for my execution. How are you and I gonna face Emmy in the afterlife? Come on, man! Tell me how!
God damn. It's a really fucking powerful scene.
Yagami-san.
What's up?
I think I'm gonna head back to Genda's. What are you up to tonight?
Not sure yet. I think maybe I'll swing by Tender. I could use a drink.
I don't think you're getting that drink, Yagami.
I'll be alright. Later, Hoshino-kun.
Now, before we go, I'm gonna save my video game. I'm gonna go get my HP back. Not for reasons. Definitely not for specific reasons. Hello? I need food. I need a lot of food. I've filled your thing, yeah. Give me curry and Napolitan, because these might be the last meal I ever eat. This is gonna be a fight. This is gonna be a hard fight. Oh boy. Alright, let's go over to Bartender. I preferred not to get into a fight on the way, but there is indeed a fight on the way. I kind of want all my HP for this. Hi, how you doing?
Wise choice.
Give me the bike. If I can get the bike, this should be reasonably less damage. Oh, fuck it. Sorry. Yeah, it's a little better at least. Hi. I'm not even gonna try and tiger drop you, sir. I need to get out of here with as much as HP as possible.
Waste.
Oh boy. Alright. As soon as we get to Tender, it is time for cutscene. And who turns up?
So, I hear you're defending Ayube.
Hey, Matt Mercer. How you doing?
I had to come congratulate you myself on your triumphant return to the courtroom.
I'm not gonna be the one defending him. Just helping with the investigation.
Wasn't Shintani-sensei your mentor? You're helping to free the man who murdered him. Are you confused or just desperate for a few scraps off the table? But it wouldn't be the first murder you've set loose in our city. Not a good look.
Ayube didn't kill Shintani.
His gun begs to differ. The rifling matches the marks on the bullet.
Yeah, that's how the real killer framed him for it. If you seriously can't see that, then I'm not the confused one here.
Say what you will.
Bye, Matt Mercer. The problem is this.
Hello?
Hello, friend.
You need something?
More or less.
Doesn't look like you're here to talk.
That's right. Your little detective game's over, Yagami.
Wait, is that... Yagami-san!
Hoshino-kun, stay back!
Huh?
This guy's dangerous.
He's got a fucking sword, of course he is!
I can see that.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite fights in this entire game. It's motherfucking Cane Man.
Die, Yagami!
I love this fight. So Cane Man here is an assassin. And because he's an assassin, this fight is going to start in a very interesting way. Bad fucking day. Yes, this is Murase's fight theme, by the way. It's only used for Cane Man and Murase. Cane Man starts with an EX attack. Because he's an assassin. Also, you don't drop it... Where are you going? I'm not sure I want to tiger drop this fight. Because I can't block attacks, so, you know. That's good damage, though. That's very, very good damage, though. This is going to cause him to do that. That did not cause you to bloody go anywhere, huh? This hyper armor because he just starts in that fucking phase. This is going to be interesting. I wonder... Part of me wonders what the actual correct course of action is going to be. Like, that should be easy Tiger Droppable. Like, with the right timing learned, that should be Tiger Droppable. Is it going to be Bike to build up EX? So I want to actually test something real quick. Not getting hit. I'm going to go and heal up with Stamina X's. And use a Tauner. I'm going to use the 1 EX move we learned to see how good this actually does damage-wise. Because Cane Man doesn't have a HP threshold. It's a long move, but if this murders the guy... For that length, that damage? No. No. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's Tiger Drop all the way, baby. Because that is a very easy Tiger Droppable attack. And that should be as well. That's a late one. I forgot about that. Yeah, alright. Same to you. Oh, yeah, my part? Yeah. And he's juggleable. I think Tiger Drop's the way to go for that fight. I think it has to be. He's got very predictable attacks, honestly. I think that's got to be the one. Yeah, for that animation, if you want more than 1 HP bar worth of damage. Still, we know.
Yagami-san, are you okay?
Science done. That's important.
I'm fine. But that guy wasn't messing around.
What do you mean?
He would have killed me for sure if I let him.
Yeah, yep.
Maybe one of Hamura's men?
What's up, Tuck? How'd your chat with Okubo go?
Well, that was a difficulty.
Someone just tried to murder me. Probably sent by Hamura.
Probably. And also that damage, remember, would only work once because of the reduced damage damage from heat actions on Legend.
Don't go back there.
So
not now.
By multiple using it, so yeah.
Alright, I got a place.
Oh yeah?
KJR, the Kyorei HQ. Hamura ain't gonna touch us there.
Once again,
wait,
Kaito
you're
smart.
gonna go there after we beat the crap out of Shioya and his whole crew in that club? You think they'll just let us hang out?
Of course I do. We've got Kajihiro on our side. We'll go on ahead. Get your ass over there quick, yeah?
Good old Kaito.
Sounds like we're meeting at KJR.
I heard.
Well, let's go.
We're gonna go get some ramen. Gonna go get some ramen on the way. There's not actually a fight coming up, but I just want to get my HP back. We'll do this fight while we're here. Some more of the Kane gang wall up my dudes. Hey-o! It's a knife. Could you fucking not, sir? I'm busy here. No, stop that. I can't dodge. You need to drop that. You are a problem. I'm not Tiger Drop. That's I'll Tiger Drop you for what you did to me, you know. How did I not hit that? See? Easy. How dare you? Fucking wielding a knife. So, obviously in normal fights in the run, it's going to be priority to enemies with guns, which frankly there's not a lot of in Judgment. But then guys with knives and swords are going to be a high priority, I think. I would like to have stewed pork tonkotsu ramen, chashu, the kyushu, and the gyoza. Appreciate it. Beautiful.
Back to it.
Beautiful. There's no sub thing here for the friend event because we are obviously with Hoshino. Anytime you're with an NPC partner, there is no sub stories, there's no friend events on the map. It's the same as any other Yakuza game. It's basically like, you're not tied into story, but it is essentially, you know, story locked in a way. You want to fight? I'll give you a fight.
This is
I'm not giving them a fight.
the
They're
Kyorei
gone.
clan headquarters, right?
They're gone
Last I
forever.
checked.
Oh, this is gonna shave some years off my life.
I'm nervous too.
Hoshino, don't be that scared. Come on, dude. Get over here.
Yagami-san, who's your little buddy?
I'm, Hoshino, sir.
He's just
from the
outside
Genda Law
the door.
office.
He's so scared.
Well, Kaito-san's already here.
He
Sorry
is
to
so
see Shiuya's
scared.
out of the office, but Murase will be glad to entertain you. Come on in.
Come on, Hoshino. They're not gonna bite too hard. Don't worry. Hey, how you doing? Hey, baby. Hey, big baby. Oh, that's the roof. Actually, I don't think there is anything hidden on the roof, but I'll just double check. Wait, no, that's the roof. This is the roof. Yeah, there's nothing hidden on the roof. What? Don't you want me, boy? Come on. Let's go see good old Uncle Murase. Love this cutscene. Look at this.
Well, if it isn't Yagami-sensei. Come in. Come in. Sorry about how rude we've been to you till now. Chairman Kajihira's told us to do whatever you say.
Listen to this talk. I asked for a massage and he actually gave me one. I had you all wrong, Murase. You're just a big teddy bear.
Don't get too carried away, Kaito-san.
Maybe I'll see if Shibuya will massage me next.
I'm gonna say that's probably a bad idea. Anyway, go on and take a load off.
So Okubo.
Are we
really
gonna
didn't kill
mention to
Waka-san,
Kaito about the fact
was
that
he,
an
Mr.
assassin with a cane that turned into a sword just tried to murder us?
This reaction's anything to go by.
He might not have even killed his girlfriend. At least that's how it looked to me.
Huh?
I'd rather not go there right now.
I have to go there eventually, Yagami.
I've been wondering, Yagami-sensei. Who is that guy?
You curious?
Can't blame a guy for asking, can you?
Well, apparently he's afraid of Yakuza. Better to just leave him alone.
Huh. Well, okay then.
So, Shono's looking more suspicious every day.
About time for a good old face-to-face.
Yeah, we just have to confront Shono about it directly.
Judging from our last visit, we won't be able to get an appointment with Shono or Kido.
And we won't make an appointment. All we do is wait in the lobby
Oh, Christ,
and ambush
yeah.
Shono
Speaking
when he
of
comes
bosses.
out.
Oh, man.
A stakeout, huh? That's my kind of job.
Actually, you're gonna be staying back.
Huh?
I mean, they'd catch on in a heartbeat if they saw a tough guy like you standing around.
True.
And Hoshino-kun, you should go back to Genda's.
Okay, but...
Alright then. Sounds like I'm tagging along.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Alright. I think that is probably a good place to leave for today. Where's a good spot I can save those up? This one. That's going to be a good spot to leave for today. Alright, thank you all very much for watching. We made good progress in this. Okay, as I said earlier, the next two streams are going to be weird. Because I don't know what's going to happen timing-wise, unfortunately. Expect day streams. Expect potential day streams for the next 2 days. I have to be awake for the dog in about 10 hours' time. I've got stuff to do before I sleep, so I'm going to go do that. So, yeah, thank you all very much for watching. On the way out, I'm going to raid up somebody who hosted me up the other day. I'm going to raid up my boy Nara. But we'll probably do a run. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow or if it'll be the day after, but we'll carry on Judgment over the next 2 days and make some good headway to finishing this off. But yeah, thank you all very, very, very much for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, and hopefully I will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye!